So a 1.
Alright.
3. So you get to choose. Would you like to be attacker or defender?
Defender puts down the first unit, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna go with attacker.
You want to go first? Drop first? Or you want me to drop first?
I'll let you drop first.
Sure. Okay. Do you have infiltrators?
I do have infiltrators.
The 2 scouts as well as infiltrators?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for reinforcement or reserves, Dante's unit is going in strike.
Okay.
I'll put 1 indicator in strike.
Okay.
And I'll put 1 big guy in strike.
Sounds good. Okay, so I'll put 1 squad of cultists in deep strike. And that's it. Everything else like it.
That scares me so much. Alright.
So, yeah, I guess I will drop first. And then we'll put Nurglings here.
Nice.
And I'll pass it over to you.
Just gonna grab some scouts. And measure 1.1 away from the terrain.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Just
My
your intention is
yeah,
that's fine.
1.1.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, technically, you can't do that because this is a DW, not WTC. WTC is the one where you can do 1.1 away. This one is, even if you're 1.1, I can fight 2 inches through the wall.
So then I guess I will go 3.
Yeah.
3. Well, you know what? There's some melee in there.
No problem.
Let's just lie 3 inches away.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world. Welcome to X-Men Live. My name is Lionel Miranda, and today we got 40K happening on Wednesdays. That's right. We got some holidays happening in our neck of the woods, and that kind of shifted things around, and we already had kind of plans with these folk. So we decided to push it to Wednesday. So surprise, 40K Wednesdays. Hopefully you'll still enjoy the show. I know, for all of you who love AOS. This is still really cool to see. If you have not seen 40K 10th edition, it's, from a tournament perspective, up in a pretty cool spot. It feels like you could almost win with anything. It's not perfect, not by any stretch of the imagination, just like every other miniature game that you know, but it's certainly in a fun spot from a competition perspective. So without further ado, let's talk about the mission that we are going to be playing today. We are playing Sweeping Engagement. That's right, the little step deployment zone that's across the table, almost like Dawn of War. One of the least favorite type of territory setups, and that's why we're playing it. Honestly, it's because how many Search and Destroyers Crucible Worlds can you possibly watch? So we decided to change it up a little bit. The guys were good sports and wanted to play it. One of them actually hasn't even played this type of deployment almost ever. So that's going to be fun. So what's the mission rule? We got rapid escalation, which just basically means you increase the amount of reserves you get. In this case, by an additional 200 points. And then we got supply drop. So supply drop is the alpha and omega objective. Basically, they're going to figure out which one's the alpha, which one's the omega. I believe it's in No Man's Land. Yes. Objective mark. How about I just read it? Players randomly select two different objective markers in No Man's Land. The first selected is the Alpha, and the second is the Omega. Start of the fourth battle round, the Alpha objective disappears, and then start of the fifth battle round, the Omega disappears, and there it is. So from the second battle round onwards, the players whose turn it is scores the following victory points for each objective marker in No Man's Land that they control depending on the current battle round. So it's 5 victory points in the second and third battle rounds, and then once one goes away, it's 8 victory points for each objective, and then when the last one goes away, with the remaining one's 15 points. All right, so that is the objectives. Well, the guys are continuing to deploy. What's actually being played tonight, Lionel? Well, Chaos Demons being piloted by my good friend Jason Ho, and then he is battling against Mr. Sammy. Sam is a absolutely awesome guy. Unfortunately, not very, very local to us, but local enough that he doesn't mind coming over and playing games every once in a while. He'll be rocking the Blood Angels army, or Crossing Swords against Be'lakor. If you've not seen this is Shadow Legion. It's got a lot of tricks. It's got a lot of little sideways interactions. We'll try and cover those as the game progresses. But since the guys are actually still deploying, let's quickly go over some of the units in the Demons army. We'll start with that one. Now you are not going to see this on your screen, folks, but what I'm going to do in the next little while is I will cut and paste these into the description of this stream, and you'll be able to examine them yourself. So let's quickly go over it. The Demon Army, Shadow Legion. We of course have Be'lakor because he is the man. That dude basically gives a worse loan op, 18-inch loan op basically, to himself and things that are around him. I believe within 6 inches of him. He has a Bloodthirster, and the Bloodthirster will have Fade into Darkness, because why wouldn't he? What the heck does that mean? It means basically after it charges, assuming it kills everything that it's at its feet, he will then be able to disappear, bam, right off the table, and be put back into TAC reserves. Very, very cool enhancement. Then we got an Exalted Flamer in the list, and in the battle line slots, we got Nurglings and Plaguebearers. And then in the other data sheets category, we got Flamers, 1 unit of Flamers, and then 2 units of Flesh Hounds. And then we got Screamers as well. All this, the Flesh Hounds especially, will have the up and down, but all of this is mainly between the Flesh Hounds and the Screamers are there to basically complete secondaries. Flamers will adding a little bit support, but let's face it, they'll most likely be aiming to do secondaries themselves. And then where the muscle is coming from, besides the Greater Demons and Be'lakor himself, we got a Cursed Cultist. The Cursed Cultists do have... Well, they have 1 Cursed Cultist unit, and then a Chaos Lord and Terminator armor. And then we have 2 Chaos Cultist mobs. Then, of course, we have a Dark Commune, because if you're going to have an AC, you might as well have a DC. And then we have 2 units of Havocs. Each unit of Havoc has a last cannon. So that's where the pop and the anti-armor will be coming from. The Dark Commune with the Cursed Cultist will be there to hopefully lift a bunch of stuff. We'll see how it goes. The Cultists, again, there to screen and do secondaries. Then we go into the Blood Angels, weighing in at 1995. That's right, 13 units in the list. We, of course, have Commander Dante because he is absolutely fantastic. And then a captain with Jump Pack. Once per game, he'll be Super Saiyan and just go absolutely insane. A Chaplain on foot. And then we got 1-2 units of Assault Intercessors, 1-2 units of Scout Squads for the up and down goodness, to complete battle tactics. And then to smash face, we got, looks like a pocket-sized unit, 2 pocket-sized units of Sanguinary Guard. Blade Guard Veterans will also be in the list. Infiltrators to zone out the probably backfield, I imagine. A unit of Outriders. And, of course, the ever-present dominating Vindicator battle tank, of which there are 2 of in the list. And then a Death Company Dreadnought. Oh, sorry, pardon me. And also an Impulsor to probably carry around those Blade Guard, I imagine. Okay, now I've talked... you have a brief understanding, a brief glimpse of what these guys are playing. I am now going to work on getting those lists up so you guys could dive into it in detail. With all that out of the way, let us get to the table.
Goodness. Okay, fine.
And then... Oh, so, yeah, let's get that set up there, Ben. Nope. I was Defender, and then Tactical, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Opponent has to go first. And then, so before we do that, let's figure out the Alpha Omega, and then afterwards we'll do scout moves, and then we'll start the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, good luck, by the way.
Yeah, you too. Good luck. Here, give you a handshake.
Absolutely.
Pleasure
I'm very
to meet
tiny,
you.
sorry.
It's okay. So
no better way to meet than under the fires of war, right?
yeah. So let's roll to see which one leaves turn 4.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
2. So this one leaves turn 4.
Sure.
I'll mark it somehow.
And then...
Something like this.
Yeah.
And then you can roll to see which one stays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the middle stays.
Sure.
Nice. How cinematic.
All right.
All right.
That's the one I didn't want to stay, but okay.
So you can do your scout moves, and then I will do my scout moves.
Absolutely. I think I'm going to keep my scouts, those units there, actually. I'm quite happy with that, because I am going first. Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but just now that I have space. Yep.
Okay. And then I'll do my scout moves. I'll just scout them forward here. They'll hide like along this edge here.
So what's the profile of your Bloodthirster?
The Bloodthirster, he has 18 wounds, 3 up save, 4 up invuln, and that's pretty much it.
He said casually.
He's also a lone op right now, so
Yeah, because he's within...
within 6 of Be'lakor, correct.
All right, cool.
Okay, so let's draw your missions and we'll get the show on the road.
Absolutely.
So you are, yep.
Yep.
So draw your missions. Boom, boom. Behind and containment.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. Containment is the action, right?
Yeah, the one on like with the board edge.
So.
Yeah.
All right. That's not bad. Is it 2 board edges or?
Yeah. Well, it's 1 for 3, 2 for 6.
Okay. And I have to be outside of my deployment zone to do
Correct.
it, right?
Yes. Correct.
All right. Here we go. For my what's it, Magigger, I'm going to do the Oath of Moment on the Flamers.
They're also low up.
Oh,
Everyone is within 6 right now of Bellicor. So
I see. Then I'll just do the AC/DC unit
Sure.
then. Because you're gonna.
it's the unit that can surge. So yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be the one that flies at me. Okay, so we just kind of.
All right, as movement takes place, you already know the feeling of playing like a Dawn of War type style mission, and what I mean by that is Super Advance is got shallow deployment zones, and it's so spread out. You don't have the depth of a corner to kind of castle in, and it's one of the reasons why in competitive play it is not loved. It is certainly not loved. So they have to spread their forces around and shelter under these area terrain or behind these area terrain. So it's screens definitely matter. What also really matters is taking advantage of attack reserves, putting things in reserve so that you could cut better angles later on in the game. Because it's really hard to zone out such a massive territory as well. So there is that. I want to welcome Andrew S. to the chat. I want to say salute you as well, actually. I want to salute you as well. This should be a fun fight. I think guys already went over containment and already went over behind enemy lines. This is a fine draw. Containment he should be able to do without much issue. Simply because getting out of your territory isn't really all that hard, or your deployment zone isn't all that hard. Behind enemy lines, on the other hand, well, that's just going to be a CP, I would think, unless he surprises me with something.
Thank you.
It's all right. I do have that effect on people. Now let me.
No, but I wanted to show you this guy because he's
Oh, very specific.
yeah,
I
very
see.
specific to this matchup.
All right. We could just.
He'll be the last to die.
Okay. Let's see how far do Outriders actually move. I don't want to give you too many things, but here's the deal. I have no idea just how scary everything is here. So let's test the waters a little bit.
You got it, Chief.
Actually, is that a bad idea? Because then that means you would charge here. Because you end up here. I could. Yeah. Let's. All right, let's limit test. Let's see just how bad an idea this is. No, these just move up. So now these are touching the wall.
Yeah, sounds good.
I couldn't do it before because I was just outside of my deployment zone. So
Right, yeah, same with mine.
So I. Okie dokie.
And that's the squad you said that has like the one like always flip to 6
Yeah.
for battle round?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can just flip 6 there.
Nice.
These guys are just gonna hang out. They have no real business doing anything. I don't know if you saw it, but I just kind of shuffled this.
That's okay. Yeah. I trust you, don't worry. It's okay.
That was mistake number 1. And then going to my shooting phase, I'm
Sure.
just going to declare these scouts to be
Containing?
doing the contain, and then I'll do the impulsor to contain as well.
Okay.
And then I think that actually ends my turn.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, I'll be discarding behind enemy lines because
4 CP. Sounds good.
Yeah, because LOL, what a fun draw.
Okay, so boom boom. So I'll score you 6 for containment.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you got 6, yeah.
Yeah, and then I
So
just.
you're at 3 CP now on my turn.
Yes, sir.
Before we go into my turn, I'm actually gonna lift some things up
Absolutely.
because why not?
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, exactly, right? And I'm actually gonna do it for free. So because my Lord has the captain ability for free stratagem.
Okay.
So he's gonna target himself to lift up,
Okay.
and we'll lift up the 10 Plaguebearers as well.
That was a Chaos Lord?
Terminator Lord.
Okay, cool.
Terminator Lord. So these guys come up. They're up in floating in space.
What? I've been baited?
And then as you go to 3, I'm at 2. And then let's draw my missions. And boom and boom.
Engage on all fronts?
Marked for death and call the horde.
Okay.
So I don't think you have call the horde, right?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, so I'll redraw that one.
Okay.
Into secure no man's land. So what are you marking for death, sir?
I would like my Vindicator.
Okay.
I would like these Jump Pack Intercessors.
Okay.
And I would like these Sanguinary Guard back here.
Sanguinary Guard back there.
The fact that you have to think about that makes me think that you can come back here and
Yeah.
you can kill them.
Because those guys, the AC/DC, they can technically advance in charge
Yeah.
with +1 to hit, +1 to wound. So, but then
Alright.
you have like a 2-up save.
Yeah.
It's pretty gnarly.
-1 to hit, -1 to
Yeah.
wound.
I think I'm going to spend a CP and actually redraw Marked for Death.
All right.
So I'm going to go down to 1 CP.
So I declared them for nothing.
Yes. So let's discard Marked for Death and redraw into no prisoners, so kill stuff. Okay, so kill stuff and secure no man's land. Nice and easy.
Not only are these very doable, this is very.
So these will be my sticky tokens. So this objective is sticky because of my cultists.
Yep.
My Be'lakor aura, like I said, is going to be lone op until stated otherwise. Do I want to announce advance in charge on the cultists? I don't think so. I don't think I need to. Yeah, I don't think I need to. So let's there, you're holding with scouts here. Yeah, you're holding the objective here. Okay. Let's see. Is there a way for me to kill these scouts? They're OC
One.
1. Let me double check what my OC is for the screamers.
I would love it if you didn't kill them. Fun fact, I actually bought these scouts yesterday.
Oh, wow, you got them
And
painted in one night.
I have a rule for myself where I never put anything on the table that isn't painted.
It is a fantastic rule.
And I was like,
I love it.
I have to do it, don't I? And so I was like, all right,
Yeah.
paint some scouts.
Okay. Three. I can deny primary here, giving up those guys. Slashing dive. 3 attacks. -1 to hit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to
Pass the turn and
pass the turn. Exactly. Keep it nice and simple, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to score any primary. So I'm gonna actually move my screamers up 14. So they'll be here,
All right.
making it a basically 3-inch charge. So I won't be able to use their rule. Their rule is if I move over you, I can potentially do mortal wounds. But
Yeah.
because they didn't move over anybody,
Cool.
they get no rules there. We will advance the Bloodthirster and see how far this bad boy runs.
Can he advance in charge?
He can.
All right.
And Khorne, yeah. So he moves 12 plus 4. So he's going to move a cool 16. Let's see.
So as he moves that Bloodthirster, let's kind of clarify what he means by lone op on Be'lakor. Be'lakor basically, like I said before, he within 6 inches, including him, it's not exactly lone operative. It's you have to be within 18 inches to shoot him, not 12. So not quite as good as lone op. No giant surprise. The Bloodthirster is going to go after those easy to pick up bikes, or at least easy to move into bikes. That should happen, and with the killing of those bikes, he will then be bopping off the field again because of that yo-yo effect I had mentioned before. Using the Screamers to deny primary was also really, really cool. It'll be interesting to see how what he stages behind those Screamers, whether he just moves in with a bunch of Plaguebearers, maybe advances them for the next turn to kind of add a little pressure to that side. But mind you, those scouts are backed up by assault Marines, which will kick the living piss out of those Screamers, but I think he's completely fine with that, because if they come out to play, they're going to get smashed back, and that exchange is a very, very positive exchange. Well, a positive exchange for Daemons, that is.
Thing still stays within
the shadow, essentially, yes, that's right.
I understand.
So this guy will go here to be in shadows. These dogs are no longer in shadow, so let's move them back a little bit, because they like to be with their master.
It's cool in the shade, you know?
Yeah. Havocs, we'll go here, like this, so we're within the shadow, and then we'll shoot the Impulsor here with these bad boys.
Oh, you're hitting on 3s, right?
Correct, yeah, and you can't mod it. The Havoc rules, you can't mod it.
Okay, cool. Saves me the smoke.
Yeah. So you could come out and then do some nasty things. Don't like that. So what we'll do is we'll put these Flamers in shadow, but we're going to have a bunch of them sticking out. So if you do want to do something about this, you're gonna get overwatched by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Flamers. So, okay, so before the end of my movement phase, the Terminator Lord, he's gonna come back down, and same spot where he is. Yep.
All right, cool.
And these guys are gonna come down here, so we can potentially sticky this objective. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'll move my Nurglings too, for what it's worth. These guys go here, so they're in shadow, and we'll move the Nurglings this way. We'll advance them because they're not charging this turn, so 2 plus a cool 4, so 6 goes right here. Like this. Like that. Okay. So, let's go to shooting. How many of my Havocs can see your scouts? If you don't mind helping me figure that out.
Yeah, sure. You can shoot 3 of your units, right?
Yeah, I can shoot through my units, yeah.
I would say 4.
4? So basically just not the the Sarge. Okay, so we'll shoot your scouts. We will Dark Pact here for funsies. So we're gonna be looking for sustained hits here. Looking for a 6-up.
Before you do,
Yes.
I may, actually, is it worth? Because it's like, everything you just make is just a dead scout, right?
Your base save is 4, right?
Yeah.
So you have cover, so you have a 6-up.
6.
So it's
And I
gonna
can't modify these, right?
No, because these are
okay.
Havocs. Yeah, these are Havocs. So Dark Pact, looking for 6s. I don't get a 6, so how many mortal wounds do I take? I take 2, so the Sergeant is dead.
All right, I'm off to a great start.
Last cannons, hitting on
keep this
3s. All hit, 1 sustained hit, and then wounding you on 2s.
Sure.
4, please. 4 6-ups.
All right, 4 6s. Easily done. Not a single 6. All right.
So that kills 4 scouts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get these guys out of
Very
here.
good. My Greater Demon will shoot into the scouts with his Flamer. His Hellfire Breath. Number of shots is going to be Torrent, so 5 shots. You're tough 4, I'm strength 6, so 3s. And 3 saves, please. At -1, no cover.
So 5s.
Nice.
All right.
Take a damage.
I think there's just one guy here. Let's,
They're 2 wounds apiece.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah.
I have the book open, and I just...
Okay. This is just at 18. This this flamer, Exalted one. So we're gonna shoot his big shot into you. So it's gonna be 3 shots, hitting on 3s. I hit twice, and then you're tough 9, I believe, on your impulse or 10.
I want to say 9, yeah.
Yeah. If it's 9, then I wound on 4s.
Where is it? Oh, it's all the way in the back. Yeah, it's 9.
9?
Yeah, T9, 3 up, 11 wounds.
Okay. I scooched back on my dogs because
Yes.
I'm afraid of whatever that yeah, whatever that's coming. Whatever
that thing
there,
does,
yeah.
it's, yeah.
So yeah, 2 hits. I'm wounding you on 4s here. Nothing. Nice. Next up, we'll shoot the 4 las cannons into your impulsor.
All right.
So Dark Pact again for sustained hits. I fail again. And the sergeant takes a wound. Boom, boom. And then these are hitting on 3s. I drop 2, but then 1 comes back because of a sustained hit. And then I'm winning you on 3s here. 2, please. At AP 3, no cover.
So on my invul save,
Yeah, you're 5 up. Exactly.
missed 1.
You're good on 1.
Oh, yeah.
You're not so good on the second one. It's gonna be D6 plus 7 damage, please.
Ouch. All right, cool. That leaves me with 4 wounds left. Right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 4 wounds left.
Okay. Moving on to the charge phase. We'll charge the Bloodthirster into your Outriders. We make it on a 4, so boom. And then we'll charge the Screamers into your Scouts.
Just before you charge the Screamers, are you within... You're not within 6 of my...
The Scouts?
No, the Sanguinary Guard, right? No.
No.
Yeah, keep going.
And then I'll charge the Screamers into your Scouts.
Here.
For suspense. 9.
All right.
9 is
So,
good.
I think you get there.
So we'll go here.
I think I can heroic intervene on this charge, right?
Yeah, as long as you can clear the 6, correct, yes.
Yeah. I think that's
Go
worth
ahead.
2 command points.
It's 1 now.
Oh, is 1?
Yeah, it's 1 now.
What?
It's much better.
Perfect.
So you're down to 2.
Yeah.
Boom. Good on an 8.
All right, with him positioning and making it in, that was pretty fantastic. Kind of a feels bad for the Demons player regarding that Impulsor living. He should be able to pick up those bikes without a problem. We'll see what happens with the Scouts, but he might be losing. He might be losing those Screamers. I didn't think he was actually going to charge. I thought he was just going to hang out there and try to deny, but I guess he didn't have enough OC to do that. What else we got going on? So the Impulsor lived. He's not going to score points for that. The bikes he should score points for, and then we'll see what happens with the Screamers. For those of you that don't know Chaos, they have what is referred to as Dark Pacts, and what they send prayers to the Dark Gods. And regardless of how the Dark Gods are feeling, they get to pick one of these 2 cool abilities that they could just add to their attacks, which is a sustained or lethal. Sustained being exploding on 6s. Usually the more popular choice. They just have to take a bravery check, and if they pass, everything's all good. If they fail, they just eat mortal wounds, and there it is. I can't believe he actually failed 2 of them. That's not something you would typically see. Not incredibly bad luck. We'll see what happens. He lost the sergeants on both las cannons, which definitely sucks. So they're a little bit more naked. I shouldn't say he lost both sergeants. One of them is still on 1 wound.
On 2s, and then we're going to be wounding you on 2s as well here.
Yep.
So do you have an invuln save?
On these, no.
No, then the
whole
whole
unit?
squad's dead, yeah.
All right, cool.
And then end of the fight phase, he lifts up and goes back into the darkness. So, let's see, double check what my missions are here.
I think you just kill the unit, and then you're...
Yeah. So I just killed one, and then I only secured for one because you took over this one.
Yeah.
So.
I would like to fight you now.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So because I did charge with the heroic intervention, these guys are going to get their bonus of.
Only if they are in engagement range.
So like.
After the movement, so I think you get two, like these two.
Yeah, yeah.
Those guys are outside, but they'll pile in afterwards to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about the jump back interceptor.
Yes,
right?
correct. Yes, the JPIs. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. So, and it's a charge move. Yeah. So just 2 4-ups, looking for that mortal wound crash.
Yes. Take one.
How many wounds do these have? By the way?
3 apiece.
Should have probably asked that before I started. But all right. And what I was actually talking about earlier was the red thirst rule. So when I end a charge move, I get 1 attack and 2 strength.
Oh yeah, because they're heroic, so they
Yeah.
get it. Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Cool.
These are -1.
Yes.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna consolidate these, or pile in. Not consolidate, I'm gonna pile in here. So I should be able to hit with everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, there. So I'm not cheating. Gotta stay within coherency. So normally they would get 4 attacks, but because I charged, I get 5.
Nice.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. No, 15, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 15. And then Power Fist will be done separately.
Okay.
So let me just make sure I'm good at math here really quick. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Missing 1. Okay, cool. So hitting on 4s. Oh, God.
Oh.
Not that great, but
And
you know
then
what?
would
You know,
it on
I'll get.
3s?
Yeah, your toughness.
Tough 4.
Yeah, so 3s.
Drop
Okay.
2 more, so 5 in total.
Yeah,
AP1 doesn't matter. I have a 7-up save, so looking for 4s. 1 base dies, and then your Power Fist fights.
Yes. So normally 3 goes to 4 because I charged.
Sure. -1 here as well,
All right. 3,
and then
I'm looking for 2s.
2s. Nice.
All right. AB2.
So 4-ups again. I fail all of them, so that's another base dead, and one's at 1.
Nice. And then I think the scouts can hopefully do this because I would love to lift them up and land somewhere else. 1, 2.
So I think you have the rocket launcher fighting.
Yeah.
This guy can probably pile in, and then this guy probably piles in.
Yeah.
But then that's outside. Those 2 are outside of 3.
I just gotta make sure that they're. Yep. That's fine. The important one was the chainsword captain.
Yeah.
And 1 knife.
Nice.
Cool. Okay. So these guys are. Apologies, I literally just finished them last night. So combat knife is 2 attacks. So that's 4. No charges here, so just 4. All right. And then toughness 4, right?
Yes, toughness 4.
So 4s? Never mind. Chainsword. Okay, -1, so just the 1. No, they're staying put. Oh, wait, maybe.
On a
AP1.
4-up. I'm okay.
They're staying put. No, okay, fine.
And I think that's my turn.
Yeah,
Probably should have moved the Hounds up there to score more points, but
it's all right.
it's all good.
I'm scoring not much here anyway.
So I only destroyed 1 unit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's at 1, that's at 4, that's
Yeah.
damage. Everything just kind of did a little bit of damage. Nice. Okay, so moving on to 2. You score 5 for primary. Because we don't hold home.
Oh, we don't hold home?
Yeah, home doesn't matter.
Cool.
And then your missions are. Oh, sorry. Would you like to lift stuff before I do that?
Yeah, I guess we'll just lift this guy.
Sure.
He's not dead.
Yeah,
He's
just-
leaving. He's
yeah,
leaving.
and then your missions are storm hostile and secure no man's land.
That's a lot of no man's land.
So you do have to roll battle shock on the 1 scout that's in deep strike
Yep.
or reserves.
So do I do that before I lift them up? No, I
No,
would
no,
have done.
you lift them up regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking for 6. No minuses or anything here, right?
No,
he
because
fails
he's
his
in
battle
yeah.
shock.
And then your Impulsor as well. This one's going to be at -1.
-1. Okay. Also 6. Oh no! So he is battle shock.
His Battle Shock is going to take D3 mortals, so
All right.
takes 3 down to 1.
All right. Was there anything else you'd like to do on my turn?
No, that's all.
Cool.
That is all.
All right. So then I guess what we can do here, since this thing is basically didgeridoo, is yeah. So my Oath of Moment is actually just going to stay the ACDC unit.
Okay, sounds good.
If I activate this, are you within range of Overwatch for?
So the Flamers are within 12, so
So I have to like come up.
you have to be, if you want to, like these guys for sure, like if you're like anywhere in this general area, you're going to get flamed. But this guy, yeah, it's all like, so this area is like not safe for you.
I just kind of want to toe the objective and then like.
You can stay on it without me overwatching 100%.
Yeah, I just want to like move up a little bit and then disembark my dudes.
Sure.
So then, yeah. Yes. So just like here.
All right, so he drew secure no man's land storm hostile objectives, both of them requiring him to be on the offense, and normally that would not be too terrible, but he's not in exactly the most phenomenal position to really leverage that. I do not think he's going to be diving into that middle objective, so he's going to favor that left and right side. Both objectives are in no man's land, but I don't believe he's going to storm any hostile objectives this round, which means that's fine. He'll score secure no man's land, no problem. And storm hostile will just turn into a CP. Scores are still real close and still lots of game to go. I want to say how you doing to the Fonzie. Apparently he's building a Slanesh Seeker Chariot. Good luck with that, pal. That thing is an absolute nightmare to put together. What a giant pain in the butt. I want to welcome all of you to this stream. Apologies that we weren't streaming AOS today, but we had a bit of a schedule conflict. My wife wanted to hit the cottage land or cottage country for this weekend because of holidays here in Canada, specifically Ontario. I think is it an international holiday? It probably is, right? I would think so. In any case, it's a long weekend, and we got friends where we're going to be happily meeting up with that we haven't seen in quite a while. So hopefully, wherever you are, you get to have a phenomenal weekend. But with that phenomenal weekend came a cost that you want to leave this Friday, which meant the game I had scheduled, these two beautiful human beings, had to get canceled. And as it just so happened, we were able to reschedule it. So we did. We rescheduled it to today. That's right. Because we didn't really have anyone up for streaming for AOS. So it more or less worked out. Hopefully you're still enjoying the game. If you are, say, not an enormous fan of the Grimdark, well, be prepared to. The game's in a pretty good spot from a competitive perspective. Again, not perfect, but definitely in a cool spot. Lovely armies. One of my absolute favorite armies got their book, and that is Death Guard. We're actually going to be talking about it Friday morning. And that'll probably be actually a live stream, so you're more than welcome to join us. I will be actually talking with a buddy of mine. His name's Zach, and he plays the heck out of that army, is a huge fanboy of that army. We're going to be talking about lists. So we're not really reviewing the book because, oh my goodness, at this point, every channel, or a bunch of channels, better than mine for sure, have reviewed the book backwards and forwards, have done some very comprehensive dissecting. We're actually going to be just talking about lists in our favorite units and the reasons why we built the lists we did. So if you're interested in that, that'll be popping off Friday morning. You can have it running while you're working. So in any case, if you want to see that stream and many more, and you're new to the channel, well, welcome to us. We basically stream stuff out of a shop called X Planet Games, located in the lovely city of Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And if that kind of material and streaming games and having commentary is something you're into, well, you found the right channel. We super appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. That would be much, much appreciated. We're closing in on 2,000 subscribers. We're a relatively new channel. We haven't been doing this even for a full year yet, but although we're closing in on it, actually, it'll be an anniversary soon, I suppose. So that'll be exciting. And like I said, if you want to send us some support and some hearts, so to speak, if you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button. That would be much appreciated. And if you can find a little bit of kindness, maybe hit that thumbs up and that notification bell so you know when we're kicking it live. All right, so how's this game going? Well, it's going just fine. Movement is happening. Blood Angel is lining up something. Hopefully he has an answer to those last cannons. Jason's really leveraging that shadow from Be'lakor. Every unit within 6 inches of Be'lakor means you have to be within 18 to target. So he's leveraging that beautifully.
I mean, it's not impossible. It's not like they're untargetable. You just got to be close.
I don't like that. All right, so ACDC, and then what are the stats on the Plaguebearers look like?
Plaguebearers, so they're T5, 2 wounds apiece, 5 up invuln, -1 to wound.
-1 to wound.
As long as you're hitting it with Power Fist, so like your Sandguard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it'll negate the lance if you have it. Yeah.
they don't have lance, but they would be hitting on 8s. So
8s, so 3s to 4s, yeah.
3s to 4s.
Yeah, 3s to 4s.
Okay.
So not the best.
Just for saying that, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Okay.
No. No, I'm gonna have to go into the ACDC unit. I need to try and get aggressive here.
I want to give a shout out to Simon. He's also wondering whether or not it's everywhere. It's got to be. Victoria Day or Victoria Day weekend is our, in essence, May 2-4, but not on the actual 2-4. It's a reference to a 2-4 of beer back in the day. I'm pretty sure it's coast to coast here in Canada. I'm not sure if it's across the whole entire Commonwealth, but maybe. I imagine, are the Aussies celebrating Victoria Day? Probably. UK, I imagine, would be. It also is part of the New Zealand and what have you. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I just was wondering whether, I never thought about whether or not other countries are also celebrating, but I mean, it is the Queen's birthday, so to speak, and the idea is to say, hey, thank you very much for conquering our lands. It's subjugating peoples. I don't know exactly what we're celebrating, to be completely honest. Glory to the Queen. God save the Queen, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep everything in reserves now.
So you have no deep strikes?
No, I'm
coming down?
gonna.
Okay, so I will rapid.
Yeah.
So go down to 2. Let's see. The one hero scout there is
It's the hard part.
keeping it
isn't
real. Yeah, keeping it real. I like it. You have an impulsor here at 1. I think this Bloodthirster is gonna have to go here.
Can you land? Oh, in front there.
Yeah. So
Oh boy.
basically here, oops, or here.
Can he go through walls?
No, he cannot go through walls.
But he can fly over them, right?
I would have to measure diagonally if I want to.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so he comes back down here.
Nice.
All right, food for thought. Sorry, I didn't actually point this out, but the crates you see on the table are actually just 2-inch tall. We're treating them as 2-inch tall ruins. Units are free to move through them like they're basically not there, or can hide behind them for cover or line of sight blocking. The only thing is the big guys, vehicles and what have you, can't land on those quote-unquote crate ruins. So that's the reason why he's positioning the way he is. He's, I guess, staging for potential smash facing.
But it does have AP -1.
Nice.
Just the one.
It doesn't matter. It's my invuln save.
Yep.
So 5 up. No, taking
Nice.
damage.
And then the plasma pistol.
Yes.
I'm not going to overcharge
Okay.
because I am a little bit of a coward here.
Sure.
It does hit. 3s. Never mind. And then the Sanguinary Guard, they should be within... No one is visible, never mind.
Sorry.
Yeah, no one...
You can shoot here. This guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
still part of the unit, right?
Yeah, it's all one big massive unit. Yeah.
Sure. Are there any minuses to hit here?
No, they're just blown up right now.
Okay.
But if you're within, then it's all good.
I just gotta measure out
I'm gonna pick up all these dice that just being dropped.
all of my dice that I'm dropping.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's part of my plan. Is I get my opponent to do everything for me, and
I get
then-
so fatigued.
Yeah,
by the
you're
end
so
of it.
tired. But then you're just like, yeah, they just go wherever.
Oh,
Like,
it's okay. It's all good.
So I'm actually annoyingly not within range of the Inferno pistol.
Okay.
So it's just going to be the 2 Angel's Bolt guns.
Sure.
And
I
then,
will surge potentially. You know that, right?
Oh, you can surge.
Yeah, I can surge. And if I roll, because you're quite close to me,
Yeah.
if you were, then you lose your charge bonus. If I roll like literally a 2+, then you're.
Then I guess I shoot not them, but I'll shoot all of the Plaguebearers.
Yep. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I was just measuring this. Nope,
Yeah.
still out.
Oh, okay.
Inferno pistols, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so it's going to be 4 shots hitting on
Your base,
yeah, 3s.
and then wounding on 5s because I'm tough 5.
Just 2.
2 at -1.
I believe so. Let me just double check really quick. Angel's Bolt, no.
Takes a wound.
They're 2 wounds each, right?
They are 2 wounds each. Let me double check. You can continue.
Yeah,
Nope, 1 guy dies.
oh, nice. Captain is just going to fire his heavy bolt pistol on 2s. No,
Classic.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not.
Classic.
I was like, gift of foresight? Nope, not gonna do it. That would be crazy. Into combat. The scouts all have knives. So, or not knives, bolt pistols.
Okay.
So there should be about,
There should be 4 of them left.
yeah, 1, 2, 3.
No, sorry, 5. No one died.
Yeah, but one is a missile launcher.
Oh,
So,
okay, so he doesn't have a. Okay, I understand.
I mean, if it's really that desperate. Like,
still -1 to hit.
yep. So looking for 4s. Oh my goodness. The plan is working. 4s.
2.
All right, cool. No AP?
Make 1 down to 2.
Doesn't he have 1 wound left from?
Yes, you're right. Yes, you are right. Sorry. My apologies.
I can breathe. I can fight. I think that's all my shooting. I don't really want to like commit anything else here. Is playing too safe going to be my downfall? Who knows? But
I'm not sure he's playing all that safe. I gotta say this is a bit concerning positionally, and that's pretty much where Jason is at currently right now. Those are Blade Guard, and those Blade Guard are just hanging out in that ruin in pretty much open fields. While he's in there, his opponent could completely see him, and those are Flamers, and I mean, it's just going to be a heck of a lot of stuff coming at him. And last cannons. Oh, man, losing that Blade Guard unit. Let's see. Am I wrong? Is it Blade Guard? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't know whether that is a great spot to be heading into the demon player's turn.
can I go through this building?
You can definitely go through this building.
And then I would like to fight you through the building.
Yeah.
So this is the furthest he's gonna run.
Yeah, so you just have to base me, if possible, first, and then you can fight me through the building.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a building here.
Yeah, yeah.
So this means that these guys technically aren't based, so I think you have to get 1 guy outside here, and then the rest can fight here.
All right, so we'll put
But you have to put like a dude like here or something like that to like...
I can't see it. There?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Am I outside of coherence? We'll put this.
Yeah, he's underneath. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And then we'll put the captain.
Yeah, and I think that's fine because like these guys are all within the rune. So this guy.
Because I can just like shuffle them 3 afterwards.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Like this, like that. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, because of the way that it was positioned, I think I will heroic with the Plaguebearers.
Sure.
So I'll go down to 1, and then boom. Let's roll and see what I get.
Double ones. That is not double ones.
That is not double ones. I have to base if possible, which is awkward. I think I can actually go all the way through here with this guy. So, actually I'll block myself. 1, 2, 3, and then now this guy can't go through the wall and end there. So these guys just go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 guys can't fight, basically.
Nice.
2 guys can't fight. Okay. You still charged? You're still doing the stuff to me first?
I am absolutely going to attempt. So they would have 4 attacks, but they're going to 5s because I did charge.
Yeah.
So everything is going into the AC/DC unit.
Sure.
Is there any modifiers or anything I should know about?
No, so right now they're you slap them however you want to.
And they are toughness.
Toughness 4,
4?
5 up invuln, 6 up feel no pain.
Okay, so I am wounding on 2s. I don't think I need to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the captain is separate. Okay, so 15 going into the AC/DC.
Yep.
No, I'm not hitting on. Oh wait, these are my Oath of Moment targets. So
Yes.
I will be re-rolling everything here.
Right. So these are 3s re-rolling?
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I'm not paying any points for.
Oh, for lethal?
Yeah.
That would be good.
It would be pretty good. I was thinking about it, but I think I want to save my CPs, so I just dropped 1.
Okay.
Not in camera, Lionel. You can get mad at me. 2s. No, nothing else was there.
No. On 2s, nice.
So all of this,
So
that's I think I have 15 minus 3, so that's 12.
12?
Yeah, 12 at minus 3.
12 and minus 3, so it just goes straight to my invuln. So we have 10 small dudes.
Yeah.
So we'll take it on 8 of them first.
And then my captain will do
Yeah,
after.
so let me, so this is 6, that's 12. We'll do 8 first. These are 5 ups. I make 4 of them, which is nice. And then these are 2 damage apiece, you said?
Yeah, 2 each.
Okay, so successes I'll reroll on the 6s. So no 6s, which means that 4 dudes die. I still owe you 4 saves, so I'll take the rest. So far 4 little guys have died.
All right.
These are also on the little guys. I make 2 again, and then 6s I'll reroll. So far 6 little dudes have died.
Okay, cool.
And then
1,
go.
2,
You can roll your captain. Yeah.
All right, so 5, but I get an extra attack for 6. On 2s.
Okay.
So all of these. Wounding you on 2s as well.
Yep. Everything, right?
Nice,
So
yeah.
6.
Yes.
Okay. So I have 4 dudes left. I will take it on. I'll take it on the little dudes until there's no more. So 4 at a time. I pass 2 again. And then 6 up, feel no pain. This is 3 damage?
2 damage.
2 damage still, so 6s for feel no pain. I make 1. Rerolls, if I get another 6, then he survives. Nope. That means 2 had died so far. And then I'll take the last 2 on here, and I make 2 6s. So 2 more guys die.
Okay. How many left in the unit?
You've killed 8. There's 21 in there, so
Sure.
13.
Okay.
These Sanguinary Guard are in deep trouble. They seem fragile until you actually bang up to them, and then all those feel no pains get layered in, and it's just like you lift nothing. You're just like, why are these guys still alive? The real power comes from the big guys in the unit. So luckily those Sanguinary Guard have 2+ saves. We'll see how it goes. There's a high volume of attacks, but not necessarily the absolute best quality. But there's just not a lot of Sanguinary Guards, so I'd be very surprised if they survive the crackback.
Hitting on 4s now, lethal hits, and wounding you on 5s, because they're -1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4s, 6s are lethals. That was a great roll. And then wounding you on 5s here. Okay, that averaged out. So just 2 saves on lethals.
All right. So 3s.
Yep.
2s to 3s.
You're okay?
All good.
And then now we'll fight with the Accursed Cultist unit.
What's the AP on those?
It's 1.
1. But they're like damage 2.
Damage 2, correct.
Do I AOC here?
Yes, you do.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys can't fight.
That is a lot at AP 1, eh?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, we'll AOC.
Okay, so you're down to 1 here.
Yeah, it's good. Might as well keep those 2+ saves going. The hideous mutations, the big guys, have D6 plus 2 attacks. They only hit on 4s, but at strength 5, neg 1, 2 damage, it's such a high volume of attacks. Well worth spending the CP to try and save the unit.
So 28.
And you're still -1 to hit and wound?
Yep. 6, 12, 18, and then 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, so these are my attacks. These are hitting on 5s and wounding you on 4s with the minuses. So
Yeah.
I'll Dark Pact for lethal sustained hits. I fail, but I have an icon so I can re-roll. I pass, so I get the sustained hits now. So looking for 5s. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then these are wounding on 4s here. So please give me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 saves, please.
All right.
These are 2-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 1 damage, right?
2 damage apiece.
I just 2 damage.
2 damage apiece.
So I lose 1 guy, and 1 is on 1 wound.
Okay. Next up, we'll do the Commune Blades. These are 2 attacks apiece.
I'm just gonna take this down.
They all miss. And then I have 1, 2 dudes left. So on 5s, nothing. Okay, that's all.
All right, if he had not spent that CP on Armor of Contempt, that unit would have been lifted. The amount of 2s and 1s he rolled, they would have been all gone. So it was well worth spending that CP.
Say that I didn't take that objective from you. But I did secure No Man's Land.
You did. You secured both. Yeah, that was good.
So control 2.
And Storm, you did not storm.
I think. Well, thanks for the reminder. I think I'm gonna just get rid of Storm Hostile here.
So you're up to 3 again?
Yeah. Going into your turn would be 3.
I'm gonna lift up again. So I'm gonna lift up these Khorne, these dogs for free because that's their data sheet ability.
Of course. As is their right.
And then we're also gonna lift up. What are we gonna lift up here? They can go here. 9. I think you screened me out here. 9. 9. Yeah, it's all screened out. Looks good. I could go here. 9. Could go there. It's not a bad idea.
This is your conscience. It's a bad idea.
You can go here and see with the Havocs. That's okay. These guys can see. So I'm thinking that should be enough to do some damage to you. Okay. So I think I'm actually going to lift the Flamers. The whole brick of Flamers is going to come up. And we're going to lift up as well as the Terminator Lord to make it free. So, okay.
So dogs, Terminator Lord, and Flamers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'll go to 2 CP on my turn.
Yep.
Boom. My missions will be 2 CP to your 3. My missions are bada bing, bada boom, containment, and storm hostile. Nice. I score 5 on primary. Okay, so containment is easy.
And Storm Hostile is also easy.
Should be easy.
No, those are great draws. He's in position to take advantage of it for sure. A lot of soft targets, and in fact, targets he wants to eliminate. Again, this is going to hurt if he loses his entire unit of Blade Guard. That's going to suck. But there it is, out in the open, staring at las cannons and what have you, possibly teams. I'm actually quite surprised he picked up his flamers. I know they're not great at necessary turning Marines to ash, but their high volume of attacks is a wonderful thing to bang up against invulns personally, or just high armor save guys. But he's contemplating exactly what he's going to deep strike and where he's going to deep strike to. I thought he would have just moved with the flamers, shot as much as he could, and then just used them to fence off potentially the Blade Guard. But I guess he still has those extra unit of Khorne dogs that he can easily do that with. How'd that turn go for Blood Angels? It went pretty well. I actually think he did a pretty good job with the secondaries. Definitely got secure no man's land, no problem. Score 26. Here, let me put it back on the actual screen. 26 to 19. I'll update the score right now. Basically, Demons got some primary.
I think for Be'lakor, we're actually going to make it so that, no, we're going to keep him in Lone Op Aura.
It's a good aura.
It is.
It's so good.
It is a fantastic aura. So, Plaguebearers, we'll just scooch on 5. Just so that you're...
Threatening my scout, I see.
I really dig that positioning. He's basically fencing off that center objective, saying, you can't get this anymore. They commented on the Lone Op, but the reason why the Lone Op is so, why he's feeling it is because of Jason's choices. He actually had picked those las cannons, and those las cannons are applying enough pressure point damage that it makes you want to close in. But then all that stuff, the accursed cultists, the Plaguebearers, and whatever, and the in and out Bloodthirster, just kind of makes you want to stay at bay. So that although a lesser form of Lone Op, it being getting within 18 instead of 12, obviously not as good. It is plenty good enough, is the point Sammy is making. Plenty good enough. So I would imagine that Bloodthirster is going to probably whip around that building and take care of some Assault Marines, possibly some Scouts, and maybe smash the heck out of that. He will be concerned about that Vindicator that is just hiding on around that table, though. Because if he's still engaged at the end of that combat, he does not get to be redeployed into TAC reserves. So if he hangs out, that Vindicator will put a heck of a hurt, if not lift him entirely. So we'll see what he does with the Bloodthirster. Also really like the fact that he's actually just moving Be'lakor around. I've seen so many people camp and almost barely move him, but I mean, that guy kind of kicks ass in combat too. Nice that he's being a little bit aggressive with them, understand the position, take advantage, and applying that pressure to his opponent to force him to have to do something about it. Be'lakor is not a little snowflake. He's not a delicate flower. He can take a punch. Not a concentration from across on the whole entire army, for certain. But he is using his stuff to fence off, make sure that he can't get too close. You certainly can't assault him. So this is good. I'm happy the way he's using him.
I really wish I didn't lift those dogs up so I can contain here as well. I need to storm.
That's outside of your deployment zone, right?
Sorry?
Contain?
Yeah, it has to be outside my deployment zone.
Could you not do it with the Nurglings?
I have to be within 9 of the edge as well. So 9. Go 9 here. 9 here. Go here. Can't see you. Can't see you there. Okay, let's advance the Bloodthirster and see where he runs off to first.
I like it.
2. So 14 this turn. 14.
Casually 14.
14. If I go 14 straight, it goes here, which means it's a less than a 5-inch, so a 4-inch charge to your Vindicator.
That seems to be the case.
Okay. So I will keep that there, thank you.
Yeah.
So we'll go here. We'll bank a 4. Kill some scouts on the way. These cultists can move 6. Warlord goes here.
I like that movement, completely understanding that going after those assault marines and scouts and whatever will tie him up. So he heard my thoughts, and he said, nah, this Vindicator's got to go. Good call. Vindicators are just so bonkers good right now in the game. If you're a Space Marine player and you have access to Vindicators, there is really no reason why you shouldn't be taking these absolute bulldog of tanks. They hit extremely hard. They're good against everything. Like, they're just good against infantry because of blast. They're good against tanks, high value targets. They just do it all. And if you're a loyalist marine and happen to be ultramarines, combined with oath, so tremendously good.
Outside of
You can land within
9.
6 of your
No.
shadow? Okay.
No, that's the index attachment.
Oh, okay.
So let me make sure that I'm doing everything properly here. So I do have a little bit of gap. Okay. So we'll put a dude here. Outside of 9. Outside of 9. Outside of 9. And then outside of 9. The big boy. Outside of 9. Like that. Like this. 9. So I think one flamer actually can't shoot you.
Shoot
Your JPIs.
Sure.
Because they have a 12-inch range on their flamers, right?
Got it.
So I think I like that. I'm still half decided. The Warlord is going to come here to do containment, whatever I measured before.
I just make it easy.
Yeah, so just outside of here. Boom. These cultists can hide now until next turn, so they don't get shot randomly. Let's measure 12. No, they cannot shoot the JPIs. I can only shoot the scouts, and only 4 flamers can shoot the scouts. So 2 are out. Okay, so I'm forced to shoot scouts instead, which is fine. Okay. I think I am okay with my movement here. So if you would like to rapid ingress.
I would actually. So that means here. Can I fit? I mean, if I string, no. So if I may borrow a dice.
Yeah.
Or that helps a lot more. Yeah. Can
I don't think a 7-man can fit here.
No.
Yeah.
But I could do the 5.
You could, yes.
And that means you would have to force something to turn, unless I take your home objective for funsies. Yes. All right.
That sounds brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Deep strike a unit of 5. Oops from the demon player. If that unit sticks on in that corner, I think it's a unit of Plaguebearers there. They're going to be in a bit of trouble. I want to welcome Mr. Ryan Pierce to the chat. Is Jason losing yet? No, he's not. Well, yes, he is. Score-wise, yes. But I mean, like, positionally, he's doing just fine. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, yes, that's right. You'll be coming out to one of our events. Yes, time to relearn GW terrain setups. Well-known fact, folks, I'm one of the few stores that actually insists on doing 40K events with the Pride Nexus terrain and not WTC. It's pretty funny. People's like, why are you doing this? No other store does this. You know what? I mainly do it because I like the variety. I wasn't a massive fan of WTC density, although I think WTC right now is absolutely fantastic for what it was designed for, which is team play. And they actually made some wonderful lighter tables, so that actually matters more for team play, which is absolutely wicked. But probably the big reason why I do GW layouts is the golden tickets that everyone is happy to go down south and play for are all GW setups. So where are you going to learn how to figure out the puzzle of these tables if you guys are never actually playing on those tables? So there it is. You want to head down south, you want to get a golden ticket, you want to win on those tables, you got to play on those tables. That's a good start.
3, 4 hits, 2's the wound. 4 saves, please. Add your invuln.
So 4 up. Almost burped into the mic. Oh no! What's the damage?
It's gonna be d6 plus 1 for each. So don't roll a 1. This one will kill 1, and then the second one. Okay, nice. So one's at 2. Oh, one's at 1. 1 dies. One's at 2.
All right, cool.
Sorry, one's at 1.
All right. Let's get rid of the visible one then. I mean, at this point they're all visible, but
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we'll shoot Be'lakor into here.
yep.
So we're gonna Dark Pact for sustained hits here, and we're gonna also hazardous. So we'll do a hazardous check. He's okay.
What makes? Oh, it's just like 2 profiles, right?
Yeah. So one's a hazardous profile, one's a non-hazardous.
Okay.
So I'm using the hazardous one. So he has 12 shots hitting on 2s here. So I drop 1, and then the sustain comes back in, and then I'm wounding you here on 3s.
Yeah.
Because you're a tough 4 to my 6.
Okay.
6s are dev. So I see 3 devs.
What's the damage?
1 each.
Okay.
And then make 6 saves, please, at AP 3, so you're involved.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. AP3 is huge.
Yeah.
So that one guy's dead, 1 at 1 wound, and then I take.
3 devastating.
So I just kill another guy and leave a 1 on 1.
Correct, yeah, so 2 die, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up will be... what else can I shoot here? We'll shoot the Flamer Squad into the Scouts, because that's the only thing I can see. So, like I said, there's 4 Flamers, and then there's the big Flamer. So you have a dude at 1 wound, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So for the Scouts, we'll 46. It's going to be 6 plus 5, so 11. 11, and then these are wounding you on 4s. 6 saves, please, at AP 1 no cover for Scouts.
3, 4, 5, 6. 5s. I missed with 1. Hold on. No, I don't actually know how many I missed, but. Okay, so this one was a 5. This one was a 3, but yeah.
So 2 die.
Yeah.
Because one's at 1. Okay. And then we'll shoot the big profile into the Scouts. Boom. And then 2's to wound. 2, please.
Same
This is AP 3.
Oh, so I just.
Ignore cover.
What's the damage?
That's just flat 3.
Oh, flat 3. So 2, I lose. All right. 1 scout left.
We'll shoot these 2 dogs. These 2 dogs have Flamer breaths. And we'll shoot the Flamer breaths into here.
Okay.
They're separate units, but it's the same profile, so I'm just going to do them all at once.
Do it all.
Yeah. 2d6. So 6 on 4s. Just 1, please.
AP?
AP 1.
Okay, so
You're good. Okay. We'll shoot here, into here. Combi bolter into the squad. 2 hits. Devastating wounds on 4s. Just 1 devastating wound.
oh yeah.
On here, just 1 damage.
I was like AP.
So you take 6 damage, and then we'll shoot the 20 cultist guns into you.
Sure.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding you on 5s. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I predicted 5. You're counting more, so I have to grab more dice. How many?
5.
Oh, perfect. Call me Miss Cleo. What's the AP?
0.
I would get. All right, so
Average.
I just lose a guy.
And then one's on
on
1.
wound, yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That would be the result of that.
Okay. Next up is the. I guess we'll shoot the last cannons here and see what happens, I guess. Yeah, because I can't see anything else. I could shoot over here.
Which one? The last cannons?
I can. Yeah, the whole squad can still see you, like this. Except for the plasma gun, because the plasma gun's hiding underneath. So, but yeah, everyone can see here. It's either there or there. 4 last cannon shots. Do I either kill that or kill those? Those guys are kind of scary, but this is also kind of scary. I think I just killed these guys. These guys are easier to kill. So we'll Dark Pact here for sustained hits.
Nah, that's a good choice. Those Blade Guard have a 4-up invuln because of those shields. So banging up against those Marines, protecting his home base as well. Yes, that is definitely the better target.
Kill you just because there's only 3. This is AP 3, no cover. So
Okay,
2 guys
I
die.
just lose 2.
Okay.
My prospect of killing 10 cultists now becomes slightly more difficult.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't think it mattered, but sorry, I shot here and it did a damage for no reason, but I was
Yeah.
supposed to contain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's okay.
Yeah, I think because the last cannon.
Your intent was being
yeah,
clear?
sorry.
So, yeah.
I shot
You're
her
getting
by accident.
contained, yeah.
I shot her by accident.
I said yes, so I don't know why I did. Yeah.
So you still? Do I want to charge here now? This kind of gets sketchy. 8-inch charge.
I think you can pick them up relatively easy.
Yeah, but it's just the 8-inch charges are kind of saucy.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna do the 4 into the Vindicator.
Quick, kill the Vindicator and get the hell out of my deployment
Yeah.
zone.
So 11 is good.
All right,
Should have gone over there.
that's okay. I like this better. I get to move around now.
Here. Boom. And then we'll charge Be'lakor into your Sanguinary Guard.
Okay, yeah.
4 is okay. Boom. And then, do I need to do anything else here?
They do have fights first if you.
I'm not charging this, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to
you
deal
sure?
with that.
Can I convince you otherwise?
Do I want to charge the Plaguebearers into your Sanguinary Guard? I could. And then you wound me on 4s? Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? It's like, I'll charge the Plaguebearers as well. So it's going to be +1 to charge. So I get a 9. 9 is good. I have to like move a bunch of stuff around because I have to base you, which is awkward. So 1. Everyone's going to kind of have to line up here as much as possible. 2. Oh, that's pretty much it, I guess. 3.
You can keep going, like off the objective. That's fine too if you want to. I don't mind.
So we'll do that. We'll keep, since these guys can't fight anyways, they'll just stay out. But we'll have everyone except 2 again fighting.
You got it.
The Sanguinary Guard. Okay.
I understand what's happening here.
So I don't want to charge that, because they will fight first and kill me. So we'll just activate here first.
Yes. Who's going first?
Bellacor's gonna go first.
All right. I think I might spend a bajillion command points right now.
Okay.
I'm going for Armor of Contempt first of all.
Okay.
Let's get that squared away. Is it once per round or once per turn?
There's one per battle round. Per
battle round?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'll have to spend for that. And then... Yeah. And then I will go to 1 because I think...
Right?
How likely is it that Bellacore kills... Yeah, I think... Okay, I'll just spend the 1 for AOC and then we'll see what happens after that.
I don't think it really matters if you spend, because I'm AP 4.
AP 4?
Yeah, I'm AP 4.
Oh, and I have oh, you're right. Yeah. So I will... Thanks for letting me know that, actually.
Yeah.
I will spend 1 command point, though, but I'll do it for Savage Echoes. Just so they get 1 extra attack if I do get to respond
Sure.
back.
Okay, sounds good. So these is Bellacore's attacks. These are hitting on 2s. Dark Pact for sustained hits.
Yep.
That is a lot of 6s. Holy moly.
All right.
4 come in.
Suddenly feeling less confident.
Yeah. And then I'm winning you on 2s, but dev wounds on 6s.
So you are also -1.
Oh,
to
yeah,
hit
there was no 2 there,
Okay,
so that's
yeah.
fine. So these are minuses, they're winning on 3s here.
Okay.
So 2 are dev, and then 2 for 6 saves, please.
All right, on my invul,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll do the devs afterwards. Not a single. Oh wait, no.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just 2. What's the damage?
It's d6 plus 1 each.
All right. So.
So 4 go through, right? You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one's just dead because one's at 1.
Yeah. So one's dead.
Yeah.
And then second one, dead.
Okay.
And then how many?
The rest go on to the captain.
Okay. I'll just roll the dev wounds and kill him. Yeah. I did 12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like to come closer?
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
I will.
Please.
I'm not gonna pile in so that I keep the shadows on all my stuff. Yeah, and then I will
Sounds good.
fight with the Vindicator, I guess, or yeah, fight there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is hitting on 2s again. Drop 2. You're tough 11.
Yeah.
So 3s. 5 saves at AP 4.
2, 3, 4, 5. So 6s?
6s, yes.
Just the 1.
Just the 1, so 4.
What's the damage? Oh,
4d6 plus 8.
Sure. It's 11
So
wounds.
it should
so
kill him, yeah. So it auto kills him. Does
I
he
blow up?
explode?
Yeah.
He does for D3. How much do you do to my dude? 2.
The big 2.
Nice.
All
Down
right.
to 16. So my Thirster is down to 16. He flies up again.
All right. Get out of here.
Do you mind if I try and charge your scout? It's a 9-inch charge with the flamers.
Go for it.
I saw it. I saw it. Nope.
Can't change the past.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
At the end of my opponent's turn, I'm going to lift up my scouts.
Yes.
Good thing too. Get out of here.
So I don't storm and I only contain for 1. So I'll discard storm.
Nice. All right. So turn 3 now, right?
Yeah, turn 3. So
This is quick.
2 to my 3. You score 10 on primary.
No, I would be 3 because I only spent 1 command point on not armor of
Savage
Contempt.
Echoes?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so go ahead and select your missions.
Okay, I guess it doesn't like my finger. Establish an overwhelming force.
So kill stuff off objectives.
Oh, God.
And push a button. Wait, these guys can push a button.
Yeah.
Or, I guess battle shocks first. So the 2
Yeah.
scouts that are flying in the sky.
Well, they can walk up and hopefully, okay, looking for 6. Okay, 1's fine. Second scout,
They're fine.
okay, just barely. And then are they?
They're in my shadows.
Okay, so
So
seven.
-1 here, yeah. They're good.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, how well did that turn go for Chaos Demons? Pretty awesome from a, how would you say, killing perspective. sapping resources from his opponent. I know he wasn't exactly too thrilled about charging the Bloodthirster into the Vindicator, and he wanted to get onto that objective, but honestly, I think it worked out much, much better for him. Killing that Vindicator is absolutely awesome. Would he have just killed the Marines? Probably it would have been able to bamf, but I mean, killing the Vindicator would have been is so good. Not just good. It's happened. Again, I like the fact that he used Be'lakor to actually get his hands a little bit dirty and committed him in, waxed some Sanguinary Guard, which is definitely worth killing, and then dropping a big giant bubble around him so that he doesn't get easily assaulted. Also really, really good. The Flamers, where they're at right now, again, just occupying space at that table, zoning that area, which is really, really good. Right now, there's just a lot happening on the Marine side. On the upside, for the Blood Angels, he did not lose all his Blade Guard in one go. Let's see if I could get an angle on the table right here. So Blade Guard in that L, where his measuring tape is, still alive, and that's at least something. He can maybe drop a charge into some Hounds, but he's got some Accursed Cultists there. Again, a high volume of attacks that will potentially pick him up. The thing is, he needs to sap that unit of strength, and there just doesn't seem to be enough ranged units that can do that. He does have a Dread, but it looks like that's a Brutalis Dreadnought. Apologies. I could have just looked at his list, but there it is. Brutalis Dread. And the Brutalis Dreadnought, the Death Company Dreadnought is awesome, don't get me wrong, but he has to get a heck of a lot closer than what he is right now. He also has to watch the spacing between himself and Be'lakor, for that matter, because Be'lakor will beat the absolute piss out of that Dreadnought. I would run him to where his Impulsor is and just stage for the next following round. Definitely put him in a position where he can actually start punishing units from engaging. But right now, the Blood Angel player is running out of resources. I should go check to see whether he has anything else in reserves. I believe he has still another Sanguinary unit with Dante. And where there's a Dante with Sanguinary Guard, there's always hope. He's got 2 Assault Marines in that corner that you see right over here. If you don't see them, there they are. Boom. So those guys will probably be making their way over into those cultists on that Chaos Demon player's home objective. So we'll see what happens there. Overall, a pretty good turn. The scoreboard, again, it's far from over. Here we go. Let's get that score up on the screen. Still a relatively tight game. The actual Chaos Demon player is down. It's starting to that gap in between them is starting to spread, but that's still very, very attainable. Like, this game is very far from over.
And then this is wounding on
This Osmosis is scary.
3s. Just 1, please, on your invuln.
Okay.
Just 1.
Okay,
You're
so,
okay anyways.
It fell out of the thing. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Both are fine. Okay. All right. After a quick change of pants later, I would like to advance the Impulsor.
Sure.
Because I just kind of want to tow that objective really quick. See if I can get it. Yeah. So 6. So even if I'm -2, I think I can zip around, right?
I don't know if you can fit through that.
Through this corner?
Yeah.
So, I mean, 12 plus so 18 minus 216, right? Like, I could, I would just touch it here.
Sure.
Is that okay with you? Like,
yeah,
that's where he ends?
Yeah. Because he moves 18, right, you said?
Yeah, because I did roll a 6 on that advance.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of moving that up. And then this guy is also going to hobble forward. Right. That way. Yeah. This unit. I think the infiltrators are still fine here. I just want you out of my home as much as possible. These scouts will walk back in a second. Thought you were rid of that.
Kind of wish he actually threw an advance on that dread to see whether he could get a little bit closer to that ruin. The dread I'm referring to is the model on the far left lower half of your screen. Yeah, just to maybe get a bit of an advance and hopefully get a little bit lucky and either be on that objective or actually have a part of the model obscured so he could get cover from that L. As it stands, it is basically just right in the open. Those last cannons that the Demons player has been using, the Havoc unit, is going to light him up, and so will Be'lakor for that matter. Heck, he might even flap his wings and land just outside of him and maybe get real aggressive. It all depends on what happens this round, I suppose. Let's see where Dante lands.
8-inch charge is rough to justify, huh? But I'm not gonna just kill Dante's unit.
You still have Dante on the field. Oh, you're about there.
He was about to come down.
Thank you for reminding me.
No, I didn't need to wait. You already had it in your hand.
It's not a great choice, but you know what? You will have a lot of things that come down on turn 3 as well, right?
The Thirster, Cultists, and that's it.
Just casually, that's it. Yeah. Just an eldritch abomination of blood and skulls, and that's it. All right. Yeah, let's just screen out my backline, and then we'll see what happens here.
Okay.
It's very unfortunate that this is how that has to happen. I would have loved to have these pick fights closer to the... But I mean, as long as you're not within my home objective, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine. And then Scout walks on the board here. And then we'll walk on the board as long as I'm at 6 inches from the table edge, right?
Correct, yes. Correct.
I mean, technically, did these have to be here then? Because if I land here and then... Would you mind if I pick these up again?
Of course, no, you haven't, nothing's
Yeah.
changed. I don't care. It's all good.
Because even if you just like precision out this random dude, this random man, at least you're away from my home objective here. It's a very thin line, but no, it's an even thinner line because of that. I don't like this as the place for them to land because it's very open, but that forces you to come towards me, and I'm still behind cover. You already used your Overwatch, right?
I did.
Okay,
I
so
did.
these won't be able to Overwatch that. All right, clock's ticking. Let's make some pasta.
Again, just to remind everyone, we're treating the crates as 2-inch ruins. So that is not as crazy as that looks. I suppose he can make a 9-inch charge, get into those Plaguebearers, lifting their Plaguebearers. But I mean, man, oh man, That is not the best. He's just not positioned to hit anything that is really worth it. And that's the problem. And he's ran out of time because we're in round 3. All the screens are still up. All he's going to be chewing on is things that are really not that important. It would have been absolutely glorious if you could get a piece of Be'lakor with that unit, but that is just not going to happen. So he's forced his hands. Good play on the Chaos player's part, or Demon player's part, in zoning and basically husbanding his big resources. Still a Bloodthirster off on the table as well. That's going to be coming in. We might see a rapid happen. Man, I love Dante's unit in the Sanguinary Guard, but my goodness, it's just not in the best position. Not in the best position. And part of it, of course, is options he has. Everything's being zoned out beautifully. You got that top right-hand corner being zoned by both Plaguebearers and that Terminator captain is just hanging out on the side of the table. You could just see him poking out on your screen. So they couldn't go there. So they had to just slam in a spot where they could fit. And it just feels bad. There's no two ways about it. He needed to gobble up terrain to give space for that unit to actually get in there. But he might have leaned a little too heavy into the melee and not enough into the range to open up some space. All right, dice are being rolled.
It's average.
Sure.
And then
Strength
2s.
14, yeah. You know what I'm doing.
4. This is going to be 4 ups. I make 2, so d6 plus just flat. So one's at 1 and then 1 kills the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 guy dies.
All that for 1 guy, huh? It do be like that. Sure. Yeah, so they're pressing buttons there. These guys moved up, so we're not going to do anything there. This Redemptor Dreadnought. Do you have anything that flies other than Be'lakor?
My Bloodthirster. That's it.
But he's not here. And I am within 18 inches of... Is it 18 or 12?
18, the lone up.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
18. You can't shoot him though, because he's behind the
Yeah,
plate.
no, I was looking at the little guys.
Oh yeah. I think you shoot everyone right now.
All right, so we'll start with Dante's unit. We're gonna fire everything into the...
Plaguebearers?
Yeah, because that's the one I can see.
So looks like
3.
3 dudes and Dante can see?
Yeah, but I don't think his pistol reaches.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So just 3.
Sure.
Yeah, so all of them have Angel's bolt guns. Just see if I can chip some wounds off before I attempt a long bomb. All right, so all of these will hit. Wait, you're -1.
No, I'm no minuses.
Okay. And your toughness 5?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
5. Are they 2 shots apiece, these bolt guns?
Yes, but they have no AP, and I've only hit you once. Or
Oh,
wounded
okay.
you once.
So just a 5 up. Nope, take a damage.
Yeah! That's how we do it!
Take 1 whole damage. Just pull it over here.
Cool. And then my Death Company Dreadnought is also going to fire into the Plaguebearers. And what has he got here? Fun toys include Twin Multi-Melta with 2 shots, and Twin Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stumpers at 3. Am I within rapid fire? Well, definitely within 36 inches.
So definitely 18, yeah. You're
yeah.
good. If you're within, because if you're shooting lone up, then you're within
Yeah,
18. Yeah.
So that's actually 6 attacks then. We'll do the that first. These are not my oath, so no rerolls here. I get rerolls in combat, not in shooting.
Okay.
So no minuses, right?
No minuses.
Cool. 5s.
3.
All right. I don't hate that. No AP.
1 guy dies. Transfer this over.
All right. Multi-Melta.
Sure.
All right. Never mind. And yeah, they're pressing a button there, so I think everything I have left here is just gonna charge. So this unit here, I want... These are two separate units, right?
Yeah, so like the darker ones are one squad, and then the lighter one is one squad.
Okay. So if I can go there... Unless I just charge both dogs.
You could. But then it would be awkward to string them out.
Yeah. Here. Yeah, we just go here, and then I guess we like roll that way. Yeah. So that's looking like a 5, would you say?
Yeah. Sounds
Well,
good.
6.
No. Oh, yeah, I guess maybe. Just see if this fits. If it fits. Yeah, it's a 6.
6? All right, cool.
6.
Cool. I'll declare Dante into the Plaguebearers.
So I'm going to use a strat for the Dante one, but you can roll this one first.
Okay, cool.
So.
Yep.
Good. Nice.
8 inches. And then what is the strat you're using for the Dante?
So it's going to be 2 CP here.
Yep.
I'm going to -2 to your charge.
Sure.
And you're going to take a battle shock test from me.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll do the battle shock first.
Yes, please.
His OC should be 6, right?
Dante? I would assume 5.
It's 6.
Oh, wow.
All right, cool.
Commander of the Imperium is not...
That's
is good?
Oh, yeah, fine. 7, perfect.
And then so now you have
-2, but I do get
+1
+1 to charge. So, just,
looking for 10.
no, I would go to 8 and
9.
then, yeah, so 9.
So 9.
Back to 9.
Back to 9.
I believe. Do you believe?
Let's see.
No. All right. Just kidding.
I have no CP.
Yeah.
I'm all done.
Okie dokie. 8 inches gets me here. He's based.
Trying something different. Okay, now I'm rerolling.
Do I? No, I'm not within 12 here. No. Just kidding. Yeah, that's all my charges. Cool. We are now going to go ooga booga with my. Normally, I think it's 4 attacks.
But then you get +1 because of your...
So 5s. 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be 15.
Okay.
4, 5. And then I'll do the chaplain last.
Sure.
All right. For Sword on the Imperium, I'm going to be re-rolling my hit rolls of 1.
Okay. Right, because you can choose, right? With
Yeah,
whether to
either hits
invuln
or invuls. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Do I spend a command point here? No, that's fine. So these were fine. I'm not going to spend any command points.
Okay.
Those 6s are... Okay. So fail 3. This was a pass.
Yeah, that was a pass.
Normally, your toughness...
4.
4. So normally 3s, but because Chaplain's leading him, goes to 2s.
Sure.
Just drop this one.
So 5, 10, 12?
Yes. The armor... Well, you have invul... Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are 2 apiece, right?
Yes.
Looking for 5s, probably dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, they're dead. Doggy's down.
And then... I don't think I'm going to consolidate. I think we'll just... Because I have to go towards the closest enemy unit?
You can't, because that has to end with an engagement.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So these guys are
and
gone for
then
good.
I think that's the only fight here.
Yeah, no ongoing combats or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You kind of have a habit of just killing whatever you touch. So
No. These scouts are at 1. They're being very,
they've been the weird.
One of them
exception.
has 1 wound. I don't know which one. One of them does. Yeah.
The weird exception to the case is that.
Are you discarding overwhelming force?
How many did I need to kill for overwhelming?
You're 1 on an objective.
Oh, 1 on an objective. Yeah, I didn't get to make it. Yeah, we'll discard it.
Okay, so you're gonna go to 3 CP?
Yep.
Okay. To my 1.
A consistency.
I will lift the Lord for free. And I will lift the...
You sure do love that Lord.
Do I need to do... What other demons can I lift up for fun here?
Is it any demons or?
Any demon unit, yeah. Do I lift up the Plaguebearers so they can stay safe? They're kind of in the way right now.
I will say they've been very annoying to deal with.
Plaguebearers are very, very annoying to deal with. Do I lift the Nurglings? The Nurglings aren't really doing anything. I think so. I think I actually lift the Nurglings here. Because the Flamers are okay. They can stay there. No. I do want to reposition them here. So I can do some damage to these guys. Kill this. Kill that. That's going to be whatever. You're going to crash into me.
You don't know that. I don't have any uppy downy, but
yeah, I think I'm going to lift up the Nurglings. So Nurglings and the Lord go up in the sky. It goes to my turn. I have a CP now. My missions are, I'll score 5 for primary because I only hold the middle. And then my missions are bada bing, bada boom. Bring it down and extend battle lines. Okay, so bring it down is kill the Impulsor. Nice. Kill the Brutalis, kill the Vindicator.
I mean, you don't have to.
No,
It's one or the other.
You don't really have to and do anything, right? So, okay.
I would take it as a personal favor if you didn't.
If I didn't, yeah. So.
This is a casual game, so did this unit come in? When did this unit come in?
Turn 2?
I rapid
3?
ingress them.
Did you not have chart?
He Locust, that's why he didn't do anything with them.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's why. I missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? He killed like 3 of them when they landed, so I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to... Yeah. I'll trade 90 points for 4 victory points. That seems believable.
Seems really, really good. What are you talking about?
I don't know anything about
You don't
that.
like the Saturday guy? The Lord looks cool, but the regular guy? Not feeling it?
I'm definitely going to advance in charge with the Cultist Squad this turn.
All right. Cool. You're at 1 CP now, right?
Correct, I am at 1 CP.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't definitely there's no
I don't think they need as much. I don't think they have as much agility, ability to.
That's all you need.
Go here. Then we can pile in. I really need Dante's squad to not be there.
All right, just confirming with the guys, and we were just having a couple conversations regarding the Assault Marines that were in the corner. I missed the fact that he had selected them to do Establish Locust, which makes complete sense. All right, so scoring went fairly well, but man, resources are starting to drop and drop hard. Flamers are hunting after some scouts in that corner. Maybe an Overwatch from the Vindicator? No? Mayhaps not. Dante being out in the open, Brutalis Dreadnought being out in the open, it will be interesting to see how the demon player reacts to that. I don't know if he's got enough pop in his bat to pick up both units. Be'lakor could commit maybe into the Brutalis and probably pick it up, but not when Dante and friends are just hanging out. I think we're going to see Be'lakor probably, I wouldn't say peace out, but definitely back up or position his swarms of stuff in front almost assuredly. The Cursed Cultists might want to try and dive into some... oh, interesting. You have to pop the other Vindicator. Apparently the Bloodthirster is on Vindicator hunting duty. Absolutely awesome. Oh, yeah, he changed his mind. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if Be'lakor is going to commit into that. That is just a lot of power. I could have maybe seen a Bloodthirster if he had. Yeah, but then he would have to risk both charges. That seems to be an awfully risky play for no reason at this point. There is, I wouldn't say for no point, there's an 18-point difference. Certainly not insurmountable, but I imagine the Chaos player is feeling a little bit of pressure on the scoreboard now and wants to perform. His two secondaries that he drew was extend battle lines and bring it down. Both excellent. He should be able to do both, to be honest. That should not be an issue. Kind of sad he pulled the Bloodthirster off field. I thought he was going to go after a Vindicator. Bring it down. The Vindicator does not suck. Getting rid of those freaking tanks is really, really good. But I guess he's got other plans. All right, well, we'll see what happens when the dust settles. But he's got a potential, what, in secondaries alone, he could probably score at least 9 points from secondaries this round. See what happens.
Range, so yeah. So let's go 6 this way. And then 6. There you go. And then everyone just kind of toes like this without pivoting because they move 12. Okay. Yeah. These guys can advance because they're advancing and charging. 3 plus, so that's 9. 9. We can go towards the Brutalis here. And then the Plaguebearers, I think they're just going to fall back. So they're not going to charge anything, they're just going to roll in advance and move backwards. 5, so they move 10. So they'll just hide here. Oh, sorry. For Be'lakor, he's not lone op anymore because you're so close to me.
Okay.
He's gonna reroll hit rolls of 1
For everyone within.
within 6.
Okay. So now where does he go?
It's a good question. It's a very good question. Can't stand here. Be'lakor goes here. 12.
What?
Do I do that? Does he go there? No, he definitely does not go there.
Who are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't like whatever this is. This is making me anxious.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a pickle. Moving forward is not great. Like I said, Dante casts a really, really large shadow, a golden one to be precise. With the Brutalis also backing him up, he just doesn't have enough juice to fully commit that direction. The Cursed Cultists are really, really cool, but not cool enough to deal with all of that. Certainly not all of that. Those Sanguinary Guard, with the amount of attacks they got, something like 4 attacks hitting at strength 6 on a charge, hitting at strength 7, or whatever the heck it is just gigantic. So he's still got to respect those blade guard as well. I actually thought potentially he was going to take those accursed cultists and move them toward the blade guard and then land Be'lakor there, and just have the Accursed Cultist deal with Blade Guard, and then zone out, or I should say fence off, the Brutalis and Dante. That's what I thought he was going to do. Apparently he pivoted and moved his Accursed Cultist toward the Brutalis. I highly, highly doubt those Accursed Cultists are going to move into the Sanguinary Guard. That's just not going to happen. No way. He just deployed his Chaos Cultists from reserves because they have to land currently right now. He's been loving that Chaos Lord and Terminator armor. He's using him as like this surgical piece to just score secondaries, zone out areas. Really hard to do anything about him. Bopping in and out of the battlefield because they have access to a strat that allows them to do that, and he could just do it for free. So there you go. Now we've solved the puzzle. He's dropping the Bloodthirster there to resolve those Blade Lords, and he even has, if for whatever reason this thing goes badly, he might send those doggos to... No, he's not going to send those doggos. Those guys will just have to walk around. Yeah, he should be able to safeguard Be'lakor right now. It'll be interesting to see what he does with the Cursed Cultists, whether he charges just the Brutalis or whether he just uses them as a fence, just as a screen, basically.
Oh, no.
Fail 4?
It's D6,
Yeah,
right?
it's D6 plus 1. Each one.
4. I'll spend a command point.
Okay.
Let's reroll 1.
Sure. You're
Okay,
good.
so just 2. Or 3.
3.
Yeah.
So first one kills 1, kills 2, kills 3.
They're 3 wounds each.
Yeah,
Okay.
D6 plus
Oh,
whatever
plus,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
plus 1.
So I lose 3.
Yep. Okay. The Thirster will shoot his Flamer into here. It's the only target. So Flamer shots. 3. Nice. 3's the wound. Nil. Good talk. Oh, sorry. That was hits. Wounds. Because I rerolled with Be'lakor. So we'll shoot everything here. We'll shoot the Combi Bolter here
All right.
from the Terminator Lord. Boom. 1 hit. Dev wounds on a 4. Take a dev wound, please.
Sure. One guy has 1 wound left.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a dice.
Yeah,
Chainsword manages it. Yeah.
Okay. 1 CP left. I think I just shoot the cultist here and see what happens. 2, 4, 6, 8.
I'd be
10,
shocked if that doesn't pick that unit up.
16. We'll Dark Pact here for sustained hits.
Why wouldn't you?
Oh, sorry, lethal because
Yeah, you may as well. Right?
yeah, because I'm wounding on 5s here. So 4s.
Quite a fair amount.
So boom, 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 and then 5s. 6, 7, 6 saves total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No AP, right?
No AP.
So I lose 1, and then Captain has 1 wound left.
He took 1 from the Combi Bolter.
Yeah. Yeah, so 1.
You failed 3, right?
Oh, I failed.
Yeah, so. Perfect. Okay. Next up is here. Yeah, so I shot here. We'll shoot the Dog's Flamer into your Blade Guard. D6, 3, torrenting, nothing.
What's the strength on those?
4.
Oh.
So next up, we will shoot the 4 las cannons into your Brutalis, I guess. And then we'll shoot the plasma into here.
Okay.
So we're gonna Dark Pact this.
Sure.
Boom, I pass. So these are sustaining. So the plasma, we won't overcharge this. 2 hits, 3's to wound. 1 wound at AP2, so you're invuln. You're okay. It's a Blade Guard that refuses to die. And then the 4 last cannons into the Brutalis.
This is the scary part. Sure.
So drop 1, no sustaining.
I will be able to Blood Surge, just a reminder. Or like
That's okay. Yeah,
okay,
that's fine. That's fine. 2 saves, please, at AP 3, no cover.
All right, so 2s, AP 3, so 5s? Yes.
Your base save is 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
base
so
save.
5s, yeah.
All right, 1, what's the damage?
D6 plus 1,
So
4 plus 1, so 5 total.
So 5 feel no pains here.
Yes.
Looking for 6s. I made 3, so I
Wow.
only take 2 to.
Nice. Very good. And then you can surge.
I got it's D6.
5. I think that actually goes into combat, so nice.
I can't end within engagement range, actually.
Oh, is it? So it's like surge, but not really
Yeah,
surge?
it's surge, but not really. Yeah.
Okay.
I should have made that clear. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sure.
Go ahead. Charge both of them. You
So
won't.
he's at 2 wounds?
No,
Sorry,
he took 2.
Took 2, yeah.
It scared me for a bit.
like-
I was like, oh. Oh no.
Here, we're going to shoot every flamer into here,
Yep.
and then we're going to shoot the big gun into here as well.
So everything into the JPI, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So he's got 10 wounds left.
Okay, so first off with the flamer, we'll shoot the big gun first. On 3s, I'll hit, and then on 2s.
These don't auto hit?
No, so I'm using like the laser profile instead of the flamer profile.
Okay.
So these are 3 at AP 3, no cover.
So 3 6s.
So 2 guys die, flat 3 damage.
Yep.
And then I have 5 flamers, so 5d6
All into them, right?
onto the guy. 6, 10, 13, and 5. 10, 13. For 4s, looking for 4s here. 6 saves, please.
AP
AP 1, ignore cover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 damage. What's the damage?
1 each.
Okay, so 1 is on 1 wound.
1's on 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Next up, Be'lakor will shoot. Be'lakor will shoot everything into here. Into this bad boy here.
Okie dokie.
So we'll hazard and see what he likes it. 12 shots. Looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s, sustaining. Re-roll this 1. They're all 2, so 3 come in. And then 3's the wound, but 6s are devastating.
Okay.
So get out the 1s and 2s. 2 are going to be devastating, and then 7 saves, please.
4, 6, 7 on my 4s.
These are all just 1 damage apiece.
Okay. So I fail. I think I failed
1, 2, 3, 4, looks like.
on.
Sorry, were those fails or not? These are not
I think
fails?
these were fails, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so-
4,
And
1
then-
damage.
And the 2 devastating.
Okay, so I think that just picks up 2 guys, right?
It does, yeah. So
Yeah.
because they're 3, so the 1 transfers over to someone
Yeah.
else, basically. Okay.
Has to be on my 2 there.
All right. We'll shoot the mind gun from this guy into here
He has a
because
mind.
I always forget.
Sure.
So we'll dark pack this for lethal hits.
Oh, mind gun.
Mind gun,
I
yeah.
was like, what the heck is that?
So hitting on 3s, 1 lethal, and then wounding you on 5s. Nothing. So this is just going to be AP2, D3 damage.
AP2, D3, so 4s. Oh,
Take D3. Take 2, please.
do I actually? Yeah, I will.
You do.
8 wounds left.
Sounds good. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So we'll just move on to the charge phase. We will charge the AC/DC into the Death Company Dreadnought.
Sure.
Nope, we won't do that first.
What?
We'll do this first.
Sure.
So less than a 5, so 4. We got a 6 and a 9, so everyone has to come in. I'm gonna have to base you.
A 6.
That was pretty much ideal. After shooting, he left it on one Marine. It's still a body that he could charge and now cap the objective. So that was pretty darn good. Also gets them heck out of the dodge. That Vindicator has to kind of maneuver and make some choices.
The Impulsor.
In the Impulsor? You're not going to
Only
okay,
Impulsor.
okay, yeah.
So 8 is good. I have to base if possible. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Bellicor has to charge your Impulsor. So he'll charge the Impulsor. Boom. 7's okay.
Kind of wish he did the charge with the Bloodthirster first, just in case he fails it. Well, he's probably not as concerned about 2 Blade Guard, or at least a Blade Guard and Chaplain. We'll find out.
Into the
Dreadnought, yeah.
All right, so what'd you get?
7. Have to base if possible. We're going to stay at a 6.
You can come a little close, it's okay. I don't mind.
So this is just out of 6 here. Like that. Yeah,
All right, for
outside.
those of you that don't play some 40K, the reason why he's so paranoid about being within 6 is heroic intervention. So he's played the game enough that he knows that staying out of 6 means that is just not an option for him. So good heads up play is basically what it boils down to. All right, well, find out what those ACDCs do against that Dread. Should be able to ping a bunch of damage off, but man, that Brutalis Dreadnought. Well, it's definitely better to charge Brutalis than it is to receive a charge from Brutalis. On a charge, that thing could do some mortal damage, but it is no slouch in combat. So we'll find out exactly how many of those accursed cultists are standing at the end of this combat. That Impulsor is very obviously dead. Now let's see if that Bloodthirster makes it in.
Fun one. So looking for 9. Let's see if I bang a 9.
I like it.
Oh, that's not a 9.
Command point?
No.
You do have one.
It's fine. The Thirster will stay put.
Cool.
Okay. Next up is going to be. You have 2 CP, so you can interrupt. So I will fight over there first. I will spend a CP here to Lance.
Yeah, so they get +1 to wound. Sure.
Oh, sorry, they already have +1 to wound from the.
Okay, so you're just gonna keep
Yeah,
it?
you're just gonna.
So,
Yeah, they're +1 to hit and +1 to wound anyway. So.
Yeah, so I think this is the only like real combat. This doesn't exist.
This
This is like the most fraudulent thing I've ever seen in my life. So that's cool. I'm not gonna spend 2 CP to ram you there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can I just roll the attacks then?
Yes, you
Okay.
are fine. Yeah.
Okay,
I can't interrupt. You have to go
yeah,
first.
I'm gonna Dark Pact here for lethal hits.
Okay.
Re-rolling because I have an
You
icon.
are OC. Not OC. You're AP1, right? For the cultist?
Oh, that's why. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am gonna use the thing to get the extra AP because it's Lance and AP.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter that with my
Sure.
own
So you're
armor
saving on
defense.
3s.
Yeah.
Okay. So I pass on a 6, and then these are gonna be the number of attacks. I'm at 0.
Yeah.
So number of attacks. 10. 21. 21. So 30. 33 attacks.
As you normally do. Core.
2, 3, 4, 5.
If I don't have enough dice for this, I'm gonna be really upset with you.
30. So, and then 3 more. Okay, so these are. I'm looking for 3s here because I'm +1 to hit.
Yep.
6s will be lethal.
Yeah.
And I meant to string this guy back 1, so he's gonna be with Bellicor. So I
Okay.
get reroll 1s to hit, like that.
You got it.
There you go. So 3s rerolling 1s. Take out the 1s. No more 1s. The 2s come out. And then the 6s are lethals.
This is fine. This is fine.
So this is it. Oh, yeah, that was it. And then rerolling these 1s here. Take out the 1s. So far we have 6 lethals. And then your strength is, or toughness?
Toughness is, I want to say 10. T10, yeah.
T10, so 6 is normally down to 5s.
Okay.
So So 1, 2, 12, please, total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. AP1, right?
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. Hold on, I just dropped dice.
It's okay.
I have very tiny baby hands, I'm sorry. So I fail
Fails 4.
4.
So
1, 2,
that's
3,
8 feel no pains.
8, 2 damage each, right?
2 damage each.
That's exactly 8 wounds.
I still have extra attacks, but those ones are much less impressive.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You make 3 6s.
4 6s.
4 6s, wow.
All right.
So take 4.
He's hemorrhaging, but he's still in this.
Nice. Next, the Commune Blades.
It's like, I didn't hear no bell.
2 hits. 5's the wound. 1 wound at AP2, or AP3 down to 2, so
Yep.
4s.
Oh,
It's just 1 damage.
all right. Or is it? Oh, no, it's not.
And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. So 6 3s, rerolling the 1s, and then 5s. Nothing. And then finally, the Cult Leader, rerolling the 1s.
So many.
And then I'm just looking for devastating wounds here.
All right, yeah.
1 devastating wound. So it's just gonna be D3 damage. 2, please.
So I take a feel no pain for these?
You
or?
do. You do
Okay.
get a feel no pain for this. So you take 2.
Okay.
You're down to 2?
wounds left.
Gross.
He doesn't have any OC, but it's okay.
But very tanky.
Oh, yes.
So what we will do is, like this. We're gonna try and kill this with the dogs.
I believe you could.
Because if I can, then I'll pile in and I'll fight this guy. Because I can move 3 inches to be within 1.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah. So I'm gonna fight with the dogs and see if I can kill you. So 1, 2,
T9.
3, 4, 5. So these are gonna be hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s.
Okay.
That was a good roll. That looks good. We just need a couple more 6s. Looking for 6s here. I see 5 at AP1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is my? I think I'm 4s, right?
I think you're saving. No, I'm not. I think 3s.
There's no way this thing is AP2 or
It's not a 2-up for sure.
no. So I think it would be
3.
AP2, right?
No, my dogs are AP1.
Okay, so just 4s.
Yeah, 4s.
Yeah. 5 4-ups. I immediately know.
So does he blow?
No.
And back here. Yeah. Perfect. So he dies.
But I will get to fight first now, wouldn't I?
You do, yeah, you do get to fight first. So I go here,
Cool.
which is engaged green. And then you pile in, you want to come closer, I'm assuming, so everyone fights.
Yes.
So
No, I wanted to leave a chaplain in the corner. He's like, you got this.
you got this, man. It's all good. Blade Guard, you got this. It's all good.
All right. I have 1 command point, which I will now immediately spend.
Yeah.
What is Bellacor's toughness?
He's tough 10.
So I'll
No,
be wounding.
tough 11. Tough 11.
Okay.
I'll double check.
So I'm strength 7, so 5s goes to 4s. I think
Yeah, I'm tough
just,
11.
I think I just give myself Savage Echoes for an extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be wounding on 4s anyway. I was like, do I go?
Oh, because
extra
you have
strength?
+1 to wound anyways,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But now I get an extra attack. So we'll do Blade Guard singular, and then we'll do reroll 1s
Okay.
to hit. And then what is the chaplain's stick of justice?
Stick of Justice.
5 attacks, but because I gave myself another one, we go for 6. Yes, this is math. Okay. Starting with the Blade Guard. Rerolling these.
Nice.
Do you have any minuses or anything? Or
No, he doesn't have -1 to hit in combat.
okay, cool. 4s. So just 3.
AP?
AP2, 2 damage.
3, you said?
2.
2?
Yeah, AP2.
Four
Oh no,
ups.
3. 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 more.
So take damage, 2?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
And then Chaplain with his 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s, reroll in 1s, because he's part of the unit.
Nice.
4s,
Because he's strength 6?
yeah, strength 6
Yep.
goes to 8, but you're not 11, so. Oh!
2?
Yeah, just the 2.
My invuln again.
Oh, it's just AP1.
Oh, I have a 3 up save anyways. 3 or 4 up. So I take another 2?
Yeah.
Down to 16.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for your service, sirs.
All right, now I'm gonna
You can die with honor.
do the dunk attacks. So Dark Pact for sustain here. 2s, rerolling 1s. 3 come in, and then killing you on 2s, potentially.
Surely this kills me.
Yeah, there's gonna be 2 dev wounds and 6 saves. 2 dev wounds, 6 saves.
2, 4, 5, 6. 6 4-ups. Immediately no.
Yeah, so
yeah. So I think that just kills the
yeah.
unit.
I don't need to roll the damage. Okay.
Thank you, friends. You've lived far longer than you had any right to.
So pile in. Be'lakor will pile in as well.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll fight there. The Flamers into the JPI.
What's their damage profile like?
They're 1 damage. AP 0.
I mean, if you make 10 plus wounds, I'm just gonna pick them up.
Okay. 4, 5.
No, we'll do 5 plus wounds because there's no way. Like AP1, right?
AP 0.
AP 0. Okay, 10 plus wounds. There's no way I statistically make 10 3-ups.
That's 4 attacks. This guy's extra 1. Okay. And then wounding you on 4s here. So that's a lot. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You got it. You got 10.
he's gone. Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for me. I score, only bring it down for 2, and I will extend for 5. Bang.
Oh my goodness.
Bada boom. Go to you on your round 4. We're a CP apiece.
Yep. This objective goes, right?
It's gone now.
Yeah.
So you. Oh yeah, the dreadnought.
Oh yeah. This thing.
We totally forgot.
Wait, rewind. Time rewind.
Yeah.
Maybe this changes something. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go with they're 1 wound each, right?
So the big guys are 3. The little dudes are 1.
Okay, so there's a lot more little guys than there are big guys.
There's 6 big guys and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little guys.
All right, obviously, if this was a tournament, I wouldn't be. We'd just be justly watching the game without any type of interaction, unless they're looking for some rulings. But since this is just us having a little bit of funsies, I just wanted to make sure he reminded himself that that Brutalis still has to go. Hopefully, this should go fairly well, and the Brutalis will cleave a whole bunch of guys and crush them into the ground. But regardless. Let's quickly go over that demon turn. It went pretty darn well. Scoring-wise, he is closing the gap. I'm going to refresh the score right now because they already punched in some of it as it stands. We're going to be rocking into round 4, but we're just crossing I's and dotting T's. The completely wrong way of saying that. And seeing that Brutalis have a little bit of fun before we close out, before we start round 4. But here is what the score currently is sitting at. I like all the dissecting. It'll be interesting to see what the Blood Angel player does with Dante, whether he basically overshoots those accursed cultists and tries to get the grips with Be'lakor. I would hate to see him close in on those accursed cultists simply because of the fact that what it'll mean is it'll just set up that unit for Be'lakor and that Bloodthirster, basically. But as it stands, positionally, I just really like where the Demon player is at. Unfortunately, although the score is saying otherwise, the Blood Angel player is just positionally in a bad spot and has run out of a lot of resources. There is still an enormous amount of board presence on the demon player's turn, and he is capping all the objectives in the center of the field, and just doing a great job of zoning and controlling and screening, using those bodies. This is something Jason has done or has a lot of experience with his other armies, whether it's Sisters of Battle or Adeptus Mechanicus. He loves using the hordes and the bodies to control all the movement and screen appropriately. And that is always going to be something that just melee armies are going to struggle with, because they're never going to hit the targets they want to hit, and they're never going to trade well. So that's the issue. You need some of that range support and positioning to be able to really leverage it. And just running out of time. We're going to be going into round 4, and let's see what the Blood Angel player does.
With the Plaguebearers, right?
Yeah, if your strength is higher.
My strength. That's the problem. What about the
Nurglings?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. -1 to win as well.
Why are you like this?
It's the army.
Yes.
The army does things.
All right, fine. Here we go. Vindicator is just gonna roll up. My Oath of Moment will be the, I'll say cultists.
This 10-man here?
Yeah,
Sure.
because I can see them. Right?
Yeah, you can see them, 100%.
This was such a useless buy for me. I'm a Blood Angels player. What am I shooting? Can't fall back here, so he's just gonna have fun doing the fisticuffs. Dante's unit is going to just move 12.
Okay.
Or JK, I didn't leave the board. I gotta be outside of an inch of these guys, so that means no, but this is the objective. You make all the interesting fights here, but I have to do stuff there.
Do stuff there.
Alright. Yes. Okay. First thought, best thought. We're just gonna move him here,
Yes.
and we're gonna.
What did you mark for death?
The Bloodthirster, the Terminator, and the cultist in the back.
Yeah. So as I said, I'm just gonna get another CP at the end of this.
So just like, you can't actually go over the crates for free. You have to go up and down for the charge.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're treating them as runes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
treating
sorry.
them as runes.
Okay.
We're treating them as runes. So you can
Oops. My
If
bad.
you were doing something different? I don't think so.
I've been walking around them, but it doesn't matter.
I just have to.
We're treating as runes.
Yeah. I just have to. I don't think I care really, because at this point I'm pretty close. But
Yeah, it's pretty free charge.
you know what? I'm gonna advance them because I have my 1 CP to just advance and charge.
Okay.
Yeah. So they move that far normally,
Sure.
and then I'll
And
go
then
to.
plus another D6.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see it.
That's a 5.
Nice. They go places.
They are zooming, but that means you can Overwatch because now. Oh no, they can't because they're actually just all the way up to this wall.
Okay.
Wow. So he's just up there because.
Is he
vision.
actually up there?
No. He's just. I just need vision of this unit here.
Because then this guy can't go up. He's underneath him, right? This guy's directly underneath him.
Oh yeah.
So he's gotta go like here or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You're right. There. That way, I think I can make a massive charge here because those Havocs. I don't care if. That's a lie. I do care. I care a lot.
About what?
The Havocs.
You care about Havocs?
Yeah, because I want to tag them in a charge, but we'll see. I will definitely declare the cultists, but we'll see what's left of the cultists after my shooting.
Indicator, yep.
All right, and then these infiltrators, because they no longer have a use hiding in the corner. Finally, they're out of the timeout corner.
Timeout corner, yep.
I'm just kidding. Only one is out of the timeout corner.
Everyone else is hiding.
Everyone else is hiding, but you know what? They're fine. The scouts didn't bother picking them up because everything else is
Oh no.
gone.
That sounded bad, yeah.
Because I put everything up here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everything else is gone. We'll advance the scout.
Are you gonna kill my flamers?
No, I'm
Oh, you're hiding. Okay.
he who
Oh, I guess they all
runs-
battle shock.
Do they?
Yeah, because he's a 1-man, right?
Yeah. Did I lose anything else?
And the dreadnought also has the battle shock.
Yeah, okay. I don't really care if he's battle shocked or not. He doesn't do anything for me anyway, but he's fine. Scout here, the one that I advanced.
So what was the roll for that?
That was a 7.
A 7? It's -1 because you're in my shadow.
Yeah, but his leadership is 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
So he passed.
Sure,
Yeah. Scout, I just advanced. Am I in your shadow?
No, you're not in my shadow.
Well, I rolled a 9. Scout with 1 wound.
No.
He is a 7 too. Okay. Big boy pants are on. I'm just gonna run away here because I don't think all the action is gonna be happening here. So I need to get everybody right up to that corner. Yeah, I don't think I want to charge with the infiltrators. This is really like the end of the game, right?
Yeah, this is the end game here. Yep.
Okay. No. Well, I'll have a command point later. But all right, we're gonna shoot.
Yes.
Going into shooting, these guys are just gonna stay put. Infiltrators, they did their best.
As shots crack off, just in case you missed it because I was babbling, the Blood Angel player drew extend battle lines and mark for death. I asked the Chaos player to go over what he marked. He basically marked the Bloodthirster and the units in the top right-hand corner of your screen. So mark for death is obviously going to turn into a CP. Extend battle lines, well, that's basically what the Space Marine player, the Blood Angel player, is commenting on. The actions in the center, and he's trying to cap an objective. Well, he's trying to cap the objective in No Man's Land, which that center definitely counts. Yeah. So that's 5 victory points there. Certainly not nothing. We'll find out what the state of the game looks like at the end of this shooting phase, but not an enormous amount of power being exerted here. 1 Vindicator, and that's pretty much it for shooting. There'll be some pistol shots potentially. No, actually there won't be any pistol shots from the actual Sanguinary Guard as they are behind a building. He could have landed on top, to be honest, and just fired from that vantage point, cracked off a couple of shots, but it would have cost extra movement. So blah blah blah. All right, shots are fired, and let's see what kind of charges are going to be happening.
One more guy dies.
Good job. Worth 185 points, I'd say.
Killed 6 cultists? Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, Dante's unit charge, so they are not charged. They advance, so they're not shooting. Instead, we are going to, what's it called? Shoot with the Brutalis. So we can...
In combat, yep.
Yeah, Death Company. So I'm already -1, so the penalty doesn't matter here.
Sure.
We'll do the twin multi-melta. You just take it on whoever, right?
Yeah, I can just choose whoever I want.
Yeah, so no need to declare. I don't get to reroll here. So just 1.
Okay.
Toughness.
Toughness 2 is probably rolling on 2s.
It's strength 9.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
4. Tough 4.
Okay. AP 4.
5 up invuln. We'll take it on one of the commune blades.
Sure.
Nope, he's dead.
Nice. And then you don't have anyone that flies, right? Even though they have wings.
No, that squad, no. No,
Okay.
they don't fly.
It's just aesthetic. Wings for aesthetics.
Yep.
Nice. So I don't get anti-infantry 2 here, but
Do they hit on 3s or 4s?
3s. So that was a 4. Just
Yeah.
nudged it. So just 1.
Just 1?
AP nothing.
AP nothing. We'll start taking on a big dude. Big dude loves it.
Okay, cool. Okie dokie. That's all my shooting. I think we're actually just gonna start charging now.
Yeah.
Let's charge the... Let's do... Okay, I'm gonna multi-charge. We're gonna declare this unit,
Plaguebearers.
and we're gonna declare the cultist with Dante's unit.
Okay.
And Dante's giving me +1 to advance and charge.
Okay.
So, whatever this number is.
Okay. Looks good.
Okay, so technically an 8.
Okay. Let's get this out
I
of
just
the
have to stay away from Havocs. And then I will also charge the Vindicator into these 2.
Sure.
Because maybe, and then I don't have enough CP for tank shock, so.
So yeah, basing if possible.
Yeah. So my intent is that they're based.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I'll help you out. Yep.
Okay,
Go
cool.
ahead. So move this banner out of the way.
Big flag, yeah. Dante shows up here. I had to declare both because there's no way I could fit.
Yeah, it's a pretty big footprint.
They are kind of huge.
Okay. So this guy has to base. Where do you want to go?
We'll go towards the. Am I outside an inch from?
Yeah, you're still good here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. So before you charge your Vindicator,
Yeah.
I'm going to heroic with the Nurglings.
Okay.
So whatever that distance is.
Yep.
6 is good. So let's go.
No, I feel like I should be helpful. Do you need any help here?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. So let's go 6, 1, 2, and 3 for coherency. Like that. Like that. Okay, go ahead. And then now you're a Vindy can charge.
Yeah. That is an 8.
8 is good?
Yep.
8 is good.
I didn't declare the cultist, so I'm just going to go. I would like to tow that objective if possible. I don't think I can physically fit in here.
Yeah, I don't think so with him.
Yeah.
You have to kill the one Plaguebearer that's kind of ruining your day there.
All right, cool, fine. Surely, one Plaguebearer versus a literal tank. Right? That has to work out.
Right.
Okay, going into combats now.
Yeah. So the reason why I heroic is because the Nurglings give the -1 to hit. In
-1
combat.
to hit, yeah. So at the start of the fight
Yeah.
phase, this could be very detrimental here because every unit that is within 6 of Dante does have to battle shock.
Sure.
At -1, but I think you ignore the -1.
Yeah, because of my shadow.
Yeah.
So it's at +1.
So however many units that
So
is.
we'll do the Havocs first.
Yep.
So looking for 6s. They're okay. Cultists
Is
are...
it just the demons that get bodies back if they pass?
Yeah,
Okay,
just
okay.
the demons. So the cultists are okay at a 7. The Nurglings are okay at a 10. And then the Plaguebearers are okay at an 11. So they grow how many back? They grow 2 back. Nice. So it's back to a full squad, essentially.
Exasperated sigh.
We will take those OC. We will take the OC.
No, this is the.
We're gonna make it like this.
If I can't clear this, I think you just take the game here.
There's a good chance.
Yeah,
yes.
because this is 15 at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. yeah. So how many? We will. Do
How are you
in
allocating?
ranks.
Because everything is base right now. So
Yeah, we'll do Dante and.
So these 2 are eligible to fight the Plaguebearers.
Yeah.
These 2 are eligible to fight these 2 here.
Okay. Okay, so we'll do that then. We'll do. Surely that'll kill. How many cultists are left? 3?
4.
4?
4.
That's so overkill. All right, we'll do the banner into the cultists.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll do the banner into cultists, the one guy into the Nurglings, and
Okay.
then we'll do Dante and friend into the Plaguebearers.
Okay.
And then the very angry Vindicator also into the Plaguebearers.
Okay. So you can roll the cultists first.
Yeah.
The cultists will be -1 to hit, but not -1 to wound.
Okay.
Every
1, 2,
other
3,
attack
4,
will be
5.
-1 to hit, -1 to wound.
I will be negating your -1 to hit because Dante gives +1 to hit.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, hold on. 1 second here. Do I go 5 or 6? My instinct says 5, but
You charge, right? So you get the +1.
yeah. Okay, so they have 4 attack space. Yeah.
So 5 total. Yeah.
5.
So this is going to the cultists, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get to reroll everything because they are my oath.
Yes. 2s. Rerolling.
Yes. No, 2's
Oh no,
fine.
sorry. Yeah, I meant I just talk a lot.
That's fine.
And then killing on 2s.
I am a talker too. 2's.
Yeah, they're dead. Is that 4?
Yeah, 4.
Exactly
AP3.
So the 4 cultists are gone.
Thank God I didn't like.
Yeah, you didn't roll any other ones?
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Or like push like the second sanguinary guard into the thing. Okay.
There you go.
What's the, out of curiosity, what's the OC on this whole objective?
Right now, I have 20.
I got some shopping to do.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, Dante is gonna do. Actually, no, we'll skip Dante for now. We'll do
Into the Nurglings?
everything else.
That one leaves
is
turn
going.
4. This is staying.
Yeah.
The middle is staying.
Would you like us to just lift this now?
Yeah, we can just get rid of this.
Yeah.
It's gone, right?
This is gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
This is just this doesn't exist anymore.
So and this is the one that's okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the Sanguinary Guard into the
Nurglings?
Plaguebearer. Yeah. We'll do the Plaguebearers.
So this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. We'll do the Nurglings. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go down that way.
Yeah.
So another 5. All good.
Nice. 3's the wound.
Yes. Their toughness.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So it would be. Oh
Minus
yeah,
1.
a -1. Yeah.
So what was that?
AP 3.
How much was that in total?
So 4.
4. So I just have a 6 up invuln.
It's 2 damage each.
So it kills a base and a half.
Okay. All right.
Kill.
What's the OC20 part?
It's a 10 Plaguebearer. They're OC2 each.
The Plaguebearers. All right, so this is the major one then. If I can kill the Plaguebearers, he said, foolhardily. All right, so 5 Sanguinary Guard attacks. Okay, so
The minuses don't affect you, right? For the hit, you said?
yeah, because I'm
Dante,
plus 1 to hit.
Okay. Our top 5 here,
So 8 goes to 3s, but you're -1.
so 4s.
4s. 2.
2 at 5 up. 2 guys down.
All right, 8 more. Come on. All right, Dante at least has like 9 attacks here. So 3, 6, 9. But these do have lethal.
Okay.
So this is 6s do kind of matter here. So 1,
Nice.
2. I don't get anything for that 1. Get out of here.
And then 4s again, I'm assuming.
Strength 10.
Oh, if you're strength 10, then it does make a difference.
Okay, yeah. So is it 3s?
Yeah. If he's if strength, is he
Yeah,
strength 10?
he's strength 8, goes to 10
Okay.
because he charged.
Sure.
So 3s.
Oh, that's a lot of 2s.
That is a lot of 2s. Say it ain't so. Okay. That was a so 5. Yeah, at AP 3, 2 damage.
5 ups. I make 1, 2, 3. 2 more Plaguebearers die.
What on earth?
They are surprisingly
Okay.
sneaky.
I can't be mad at that. My Blade Guard did the same thing. So
About what? Oh,
just not dying.
Oh, just not dying? Yeah.
that's fair. And then the Vindicator. This is 3 attacks.
Yes.
No minuses, right?
No, minus 1 to wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh no, he's wounding on 4s. So just the 1. Strength 6. Yeah. Oh, no AP.
5 up. Nope, take a damage.
Okay, cool.
He's the instrument guy.
Ongoing combats now, if you would like to.
Yes, I would definitely like to go there.
Okay.
You have no a CP, right?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so we'll Dark Pact here for lethals again. Try and pick you up. We're good on a 6. We still have 6 big dudes. So D6 plus a lot, so that's 10. That's 20. That's gonna be 32. So,
If this is 20 plus wounds, I'm just gonna pick him up.
okay. I am wounding you on 6s though, so maybe not.
We'll see, we'll see.
Yeah.
But you're looking for devs, right?
Lethals, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Looking for lethals. 4, 5, 6. Oopsies. I'm rerolling 1 because I'm still beside Be'lakor. So 4s now because it's no longer the special go turn.
Yeah, but you're still re-rolling the 1s.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
It's just cocked. Okay, there seems to be a lot of 6s here. So at least 3, 6, 8, and then these fail.
All right, halfway there.
I detest rolling these guys.
I mean, you didn't need to activate.
I didn't. It's true. I didn't need to. So 10,
12?
10 saves in total.
AP
AP 1/2 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, sir.
All right, 10 3-ups, and then whatever I fail, I have a
Yeah,
6 up.
no,
Feel no. Oh no. Okay, so that's
4.
4.
So 8 feel no pains again. Average, just like last time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Immediately no. All right,
Does he blow?
that would be great.
There she blows. No.
Nope.
Just crumbles away.
Just kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
He's like, too many horrors.
Too many horses, yeah.
All right. And would you like to hit me back
I would.
anywhere else?
I would. I would like to punch you here. So this guy's based already. This guy will go here. This guy, I guess, will go here. So we're going to have 2 dudes into the Vindy and then 4 dudes into your Dante squad?
Yeah, so for the Dante squad, you will be -1 to hit and -1 to win.
Got it. So 4 of those bad boys, 2, 4, 6, 8. On 4s, 1 lethal.
Thanks,
and then
I
on
hate it.
5s, 2 saves, please. AP 1, 1 damage.
So 3s,
You're good.
good.
And
then
on your
Vindicator. T11.
T11, just 1 lethal. And then 6s, nothing, just 1 at AP 1. You're good.
Okay.
And then my Nurglings for the funsies. Nothing. Oh, 1 lethal, please.
Okay, cool.
AP 0. 2
So
up.
2s.
2 up.
This is the one. Okay, no. I saw it though. So what's the OC count here? Because I have the banner, which gives me +1. So
Yeah.
that should be 6. I'm not towing the objective with the Vindicator.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, and then
8?
Dante is 8. Yeah.
So I have 10 on here
Still 10?
because I have 5 dudes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I have 6 dudes actually.
12. All right, cool.
Yeah, 12.
All right, I have 1 turn. I have
Okay.
1 turn to take this from you. Okie dokie.
So, at the end of your turn,
Yeah.
a lot happened there. We're gonna free CP lift up this guy again. It's a trick that everyone loves.
Yeah.
And we're gonna lift up this brick because they're kind of out of
Position. Yeah.
position. So we're just gonna these guys are gonna come back up.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna discard both of them because I didn't take anything, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Boom, boom.
Sure.
Oh, sorry, not.
Oh. Oops.
Discard it like that. There you go.
Dang, he caught it.
The 2 points. The 2 points. So we're at a CP apiece.
Yeah.
I score 2 for primary because I hold 2 objectives. My missions are going to be bang bang, overwhelming force, and sabotage. Cool. Okay, so we will sabotage probably here for 3 with the Terminator Lord. And then overwhelming force is kill stuff off an objective. So kill Dante. Kill Dante for 5 points. That makes sense. Okay. So
I mean, technically.
Okay, so how well did that objective go, or that round go for Blood Angels? I don't need to tell you that it didn't go all that great. He did not take the center, sent in his best unit, and unfortunately just wasn't enough Golden Warriors to actually push through all that demon in the center of the board. With that, obviously, well, maybe not so obvious, but fairly obvious, this game is going to probably end with a demon victory in the end. Currently, right now, the demons have swung the game so hard over that they're now up 10 points. And with the amount of resources that the Blood Angel player has, I think we could all see their writing on the wall. So I guess we're going to chill out and see where this ends up. I'm going to guess score is going to end up at roughly, where we're at right now, we're at round 4. Another 15, probably in the 80-ish category for Chaos Demons, and we'll probably see Blood Angels not actually improve that much more than where they're at, to be honest. The thing about this scenario is the actual objectives start lifting off the board. So the one on the bottom right hand of your screen is now gone. The one that's on basically the top left, that's buried by a Be'lakor and a whole bunch of cursed cultists, is about to disappear at the start of next round as well. So all the action's going to be the center. And right now there is Dante and 3 buddies facing off against demons and a Bloodthirster that's about to darken their skies. Be'lakor is going to drop its bubble of bonus is basically what it's going to be. He'll probably throw a charge too, depending on how much room he's got in there. Right now, everyone's, I believe, re-rolling hits on attacks of 1s. So there'll be a bonus there. Looks like the Cursed Cultist is going to be raiding the Blood Angel home objective for kicks, because he basically controls everything in the center of the board as it stands right now. Yeah, this is going to definitely end in roughly 80 or so points for the Chaos Demon player. All right, so with all that in mind, I'm not going to thank these guys just quite yet. I want to thank all of you for joining us tonight. We'll be doing another stream actually later on this week on Friday. It'll be another 40K stream, but this time we'll be chit-chatting about Death Guard, actually. The new codex has got a bunch of people, mainly me, all very terribly excited about Death Guard. And I've invited a friend to discuss some lists, and hopefully we can share our thoughts and the reasons and the hows. We're not really reviewing the book. The book's already been reviewed by so many different channels. It's more about lists that we're contemplating and the reasons why we're taking what we're taking. There is an enormous amount of goodies in that book. It really truly feels you could almost grab anything and put it together in a list, and it would be good. In any case, if you're interested in joining us on that day, if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button. It'd be absolutely fantastic of you to do so. It means not much to you, but it means a heck of a lot to us. If you can find the little tiny bit of space in your heart for a thumbs up, that would also be much appreciated. Let's find out where this game ends up. Let's see. And want to place bets on where the scores are going to end up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And your thing is still reroll hits and moves
Yeah,
at once, right?
reroll hit rolls a 1. So that's like a bajillion 6s.
Cool.
So that's 4 sustains.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Honestly, big fan.
And then 3's to wound. Okay, another bajillion 6s, but then offset by all the 1s and 2s.
Do 6s do anything for the wounding? Like
They do. They become devastating.
Okay, so these are just
So 3
devs, or 4 devs, and then 3.
3 saves at your invuln. Okay. So
That's horrible.
So
okay.
you take 7 wounds in total. So that's 2 Sangard. Okay.
All right. I don't think I have enough OC anymore. And then 1's at 1 wound.
Yeah, 1's at 1.
Oh no, wait. They're 3 wounds each, and I took 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
So 1's at 2
One's
wounds.
at 2.
Yeah.
So this squad will shoot everything into the Sangard. We'll Dark Pact here for fun. Oh, can't fail. So yeah, roll the 6. Sustaining here. 2 misses, but 1 comes back. Wounding on 2s. 3 saves, please, on Dante's unit.
Oh.
Fail 1. It kills 1 because they're at 2.
Yeah.
So has to die. So Dante is now by himself, by his
Alright.
lonesome. The 4 Havocs here with the we'll shoot the Vindicator.
Sure.
So Dark Pact here. Boom, good. 4 Las Cannons on 3s. Reroll the 1s because of Be'lakor. Comes back in. 3s to wound. Just 1, please, at AP3. You have cover, so 4 ups. Oh.
I would.
Take 3, please.
Okay, cool. Yes.
The Plasma Gun. Reroll the 1s because of Be'lakor. 5s. Nothing. All right.
He's got 8 wounds left here,
Nice.
if that matters.
No. I guess not.
It matters to me, all right.
Okay, I'm going to charge this Be'lakor first.
Sure. You doing just Dante or?
Yeah, just Dante. I don't even know what the friggin' charge is. Oh, please don't fall over Bloodthirster. It looks like an 8 for Be'lakor. Straight shot.
Sure.
8 one time. 8 is good.
All right. Can't
Epic.
do nothing about that.
Epic duels incoming. I don't even think I can fit the Bloodthirster's base now, because like...
Yeah, you don't have to like be that close, but like, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think...
The intent is you made the charge, right? Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
The Bloodthirster doesn't get the fight, so we'll just fight with Be'lakor.
Well, this.
Oh, we'll charge over there too, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The infiltrator. Sorry.
Yeah, boxcars, so everyone gets to
Of course.
participate. Boom, boom.
You'd get Shadow for this if this objective stayed, wouldn't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
I do.
I worked so hard to keep you away from like that side of the board for so long.
But the shadows came.
It comes for you no matter what. It's a question of when, not if.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just fight with Be'lakor here. So 7 attacks.
I'm gonna spend my last command point for Armor of Contempt.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
I'm AP4.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I will... Alright, yeah, I'll spend it later if he lives.
Sure.
For
like a reroll or something?
No, for just like extra damage.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
If he,
If he lives. Big if.
So, reroll this 1.
Oh, wait.
-1 to hit. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Battle Shock first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Go Battle Shock.
No, for you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I can do...
+1, -1. Yeah. So Be'lakor is Battle Shock.
I mean, I'm pretty scared too, right?
Does he do anything? Does that do anything?
No, you're just Battle Shock.
Okay, so
if
then-
you had OC, it's OC 0. You can't
And
use
then-
stratagems on him.
And then the Plaguebearers Battle Shock as well.
Yeah.
It's +2 because I have a banner.
Okay.
So
So +1.
+1 really still fails.
Okay.
And then the Bloodthirster fails.
Did I somehow just out OC everyone
I
on
think
this
so.
objective?
Assuming he lives.
Okay.
That's absolutely amazing. Battle shocked everyone in the center of the board and now just dominates Dante against the world. Oh man, if he lives. Whoo! Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
so funny. All right, now this is actually a
Now
bridge
we
I
get
have to
to it.
cross.
Okay, so now we do this again. Okay. So this is Be'lakor's attacks.
Yep.
-1 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it only when he's leading or is it all the time?
Oh no, you're not -1 anymore because the unit is dead.
So no -1 to wound as well?
Yeah. So no -1s for anything. You're just
Okay, so just
straight
whatever.
Up, yeah.
Okay, thank goodness I'm rerolling 1s.
I hate that.
Okay, to come back in because of the sustain. And then wounding you on 2s. 6s are devastating. I failed 3 times.
Any devastating?
No devastating. So
Dream is alive.
4 saves, please.
4 at my involves a 4.
Oh,
Oh no, the damage
it's
is.
D6 +2.
All right, yeah, he's dead.
Or +1, but I think it's still good,
The
yeah.
dream dies. No.
I'm gonna call it there because
Yeah,
there's nothing
I
else
don't
for
think
me
there's
really
anything
to do.
Because you just have a Vindicator left.
Well
yeah.
played, sir.
Good game, good game.
But that was cool though.
That was a fun way to end the actual stream. That was absolutely awesome. If he had somehow lived, he would have clipped that objective and scored himself 15 points. Would he have still have lost? Yeah, he probably would have still lost. But it would have been absolutely glorious. I want to thank these two beautiful human beings at the table right now. Jason for coming out tonight. Sammy for coming out tonight. I appreciate them both. I had to refinagle things, and they were cool about rescheduling, so I appreciate them very, very much. I appreciate all of you who have watched the stream to this point. I thank you so much. With that, we're going to bid you a good night. We'll be coming back on Friday for that Death Guard stream, so if you want us to join us then, hit that subscribe button, let us know, and feel your love, baby. With all that out of the way, guys, have a tremendous night, a phenomenal morning, a phenomenal and fantastic afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you Friday.
Yeah, it's a lot of flexibility,
Yeah, I had
right?
to really put a lot of brain power into just holding.
But it was good because you had the one scout left to
Yeah.
really complete your
it
screen,
was
right?
it was like
Yeah.
one of those.